everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Jumper Punch! Finals bound, mate. Let's go all the way. How's it been, guys?
Sensational, mate.
Everyone saw the chant. Yeah. Everyone got into the chant there. I think it was good, at the start.
I wasn't there, but...
I know you weren't there. We were there.
Yeah, I was there.
We were there. You were working.
No, I was at the game. But I was lucky. I was stuffed.
You were stuffed.
Crook as a dog.
You weren't there from the start.
As a dog. I missed like the first minute or two.
You're not real.
Did you?
You're not real.
No, it was good, man. I think the atmosphere was good. It was all excellent. And before we go and get the what we got to go and do here. This is a big show. It's a huge show.
When isn't it a big show?
Huge show. Right. This is what we're going to do. I was watching a commercial the other day. Right.
Right. Okay.
An old commercial.
How old are we talking?
We're talking maybe 80s and 90s, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Old enough.
And I seen someone in there that I think we're going to recognise.
Oh, really?
I can't believe it.
Oh, okay.
So everyone,
I have no idea.
Have a look at this one here.
What is this? All right.
Number 3.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
You can say no to Hercules, squeezed into dungarees, seized by referees with no trapeze abilities. You can say no to bees at ease with Lebanese luxuries, but even Japanese displeased with facilities in the Pyrenees. Can't say no to CCs.
You can't say no to
You can say no to referees, and then please and aviaries, with even these escapees, teased by fees and embassies.
What an absolute moron.
You can say no to CCs.
Genuine stuff job.
I love it.
What an absolute banana.
Look, I used to watch that. I never noticed Charlie was on that.
He's gone back in time. That's in the
I love when he makes these little things. I love it. I love
You
it.
can't say no to CCE. You can't say no. Actually, Gary J.
Gary J.
Gary's
the name.
Gary's the name.
G-A-R-R.
He actually...
G-A-R-Y?
I think
or
it's
G-A-R-R.
I think it is. Jay, actually...
Look at Shelby. Out, Shelby.
Sent me a message about that, and that's what got me thinking. I had a look at it, and there you go. There's fucking... He's been around forever, mate. It's fucking sick, man. All right, and we got little Shelby here.
Hello, Shelby.
How are you?
She's our little finals mascot. Look at her.
We've got to put a Carlton thing
Look
on
at
her.
No, she's got it.
I know, yeah.
She's full.
Hey, look at Shelby.
All right, down.
Come on, out you go, Shelby.
Sleep behold.
Out,
She loves to lick, mate. All right, outside, you've had your fun. Come on, go sit on your mat. Good girl.
Out.
Good girl, girl.
See, at least she does what she's told.
Yeah.
We'll get on to
She's
that.
saying, don't leave me
Out you
out there.
No, she hates it. All right.
Time to make the call.
1995, but soon
course.
to be
2023.
I don't know.
Could be 4 more wins.
At least we'll be there. Hey! How we going? Yeah. Yeah? What do you mean? Of course we're in the finals. I don't know why they left, but we're in the finals, man. We're in the finals. They didn't leave because it's over. There's 2 weeks' time. Yeah, no. No, we're all right. The Blues are in the finals. Yeah, I know, it looks a bit like that, but no, we're in the finals. All right, good. All right, listen, I think today we have cake. I think we're going to have cake tonight.
A torta.
We're going to have some cake.
Facciamo torta.
All right, and done. And no delivery person. All right, done.
No delivery person. I actually... Was I the delivery person last week? I was.
Yeah.
Even though Gokhan was here.
very rare.
He delivered it, but I delivered it here.
He delivered it.
All right, time to get the food.
So,
Yes, we'd like to thank our sponsors.
of course,
Snits.
Northlands.
I was speaking to somebody today at work and they said Northlands as well.
Oh, look at this.
Not Northland, Northlands.
Yeah,
I'll
everyone
do
says it.
this.
So it is Northlands.
It is
That-
Northlands. I'm
We
telling
can
you.
put it like that. Beautiful.
All right,
Reno
okay.
Bros.
Look how he's done the... I
Top
just
Dog
want to
Liquor.
show,
Here we
Top
go.
Dog.
ladies and
Liquor.
gentlemen, how Rocco has beautifully assorted.
That was a coffee shop they did that.
Sorry, the coffee shop. Beautifully assorted here, ladies and
Look
gentlemen.
at that.
Got the Bachi chocolates
The
around.
Bachi, because
Did
we've
you-
got
did
the
you make the
Bachi of the
cake
week.
I
Yep.
thought you would have baked the cake.
Yeah, I got the Mrs. Bake the cake, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it at that.
So, make sure you subscribe. Now,
Subscribe.
I don't get it.
Like.
Yeah.
how hard is it to push the subscribe button? Just do it.
For some
Like, and
people
I
it's
just
hard.
want, because some people might think you have to pay when you subscribe. No. No cash here, mate.
No cash.
No
Robbo, no
cash.
cash.
Robbo, no cash.
Subscribe.
So make sure you subscribe. But if you do become a member of the
25.
Mars,
Oh, yeah, you get 25% off.
Rocco or Polo,
Polo.
25% off.
At
mate.
Schnitz, Northland.
At Stitch Northland. Who do you go and see?
Gokhan.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's the other one? Mark?
Mark, he's like the assistant
Okay,
manager.
Mark.
He's good. He's a big Carlton supporter too, man. So
Yeah,
go
all
down there.
Someone went in there. I don't know if we're going to read it out later, but it came through on the emails. I don't know if you had that in the run sheet. But a gentleman, Stuart McQuaid.
Did he?
Stuart
went down to
McQuaid.
the-
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Stuart McQuaid went down to the...
Now, Stuart, can you get back on the live feed? Because for some reason he left the live feed.
Did he?
He doesn't come back on anymore.
Oh, yeah, Stuart, get back. Maybe time's a bit off for him or something.
He's a little
maybe
bit
he's gotta
upset
go to
about
bed.
something.
Oh,
Everyone
did he?
on the live chat knows that you got to do anything come back
did
on.
Stuart
But we
get back,
want you
get a
back
little
on,
upset?
mate.
Did someone have a go at him?
Yeah.
Oh, who?
On the live feed.
We just leave
you?
it. No.
Oh, okay.
Mate, I don't have a bloody lot.
we'll
I
leave
love
one
my
of
life.
us.
Well, Stuart, we
What's
love
one
you,
of
mate.
us?
From
So,
the show. In the show or no?
In the chat.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
yeah, because
someone
the
said
chat's
something.
crazy, mate.
Yeah.
The chat's nuts. We love it, but
But everyone loves each other. Come on.
Moderators,
And just make sure you
who's the
become.
mods in the chat
let's
there?
do this. Which one do you want? The Raki, the Italian, the Greek one,
What's
the
that?
Uzo.
What's-
No, I've got to go and milk
We're out.
the cow. Yeah, we're out.
Gotta milk the
We got to go
panther.
milk the cow. Yeah.
Far out. We haven't had that in 9 weeks.
No, we haven't had that in 9 weeks. Oh, maybe we should have had. All right,
that's
we're
all right.
ready for next week. Which one do you want?
Oh, do we go like Italian? Grappa?
All right,
we
we're
go grappa.
Yeah, all right, we got the grappa.
I need to open up my airways too.
I like it. I
It's
like
sick,
it.
I don't know why.
Make sure that you email. Make sure.
yes, the
if you wanna-
jumperpunch@gmail.com.
So anything you need to
I just
get
responded to a few
hold of
then.
us, want to talk to us, anything, get onto there and we can help you out.
Speaking of the emails, I'll read out Stuart's now if you want.
Yeah, go.
He said, met with the legend Gokhan during the week at Schnitz, Northlands. He said at Northlands.
I like
He said the schnuggets were off the charts. He said, why the F can't the big corporate food chains make nuggets like this? See? I also had the Swiss in a wrap. He had the option, the Swiss.
Oh, yeah.
Swiss, yeah.
Yep, that must be the Roger Federer, that one. Absolutely loved it. Gokhan and I discussed who the Swiss could be named after. I said Sam Walsh because he has the precision of a Swiss watch.
That is.
He's also sent through a little picture of his scarf with the
nuggets and the
Swiss and the
scarf. Ah,
nuggets,
that's
which
sick.
we'll put up. So,
We'll put
on
that
you,
up.
Stuart. We love you, mate.
Good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic, mate.
That's grouse.
That is grouse. I love how they've come up with a name for this.
I tell you, mate, people love it. The whole food and Carlton connection. You know,
Wow.
but don't eat on the show.
No. While we're there, let's have a look at the first one.
Yes.
All right, so this is just on this week, right? Who is it?
The Basic Instinct.
for this week. Who was it? Basic.
I'll go with a little bit of Addy Pay Alday. Paddy Dow.
Paddy Dow.
I liked the hip movement a few times. I thought he was all right.
You know what
I
he
thought
was
he was
speaking
alright.
there? Igpay Attenlay.
Yeah, Pig Latin. The start of everything goes to the end.
To the end with the A.
Addy Pay Alday.
I like it.
Well.
What about the next one?
Next one.
Give yourself a head kick if you left
Come on,
early.
man.
Give yourself a snap kick.
The
Plain and simple. Oh, it's got to be Nick Newman again, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
He's
Nick
always
Newman, yeah.
mate, just.
Does he have a bad game?
And to tell you the truth, I didn't even notice him, and then I had a look and I go, mate,
Yeah.
yeah, like bloody 20.
I didn't notice a lot of players yesterday, aside from
that's
maybe
true.
Walsh and Dow. Yeah.
No, that's
Oh, no,
Well, we'll
there's
talk
some
about
players
it.
that I
NPK.
do. There's some players out there.
Yeah, no, actually, you know what? I'll agree with that. The Aussie.
I've given him a new nickname, this kid.
Who? Hollands.
The Blue Healer.
Oh, okay.
He chases all day. He doesn't stop.
Just rounds him up.
Mate, there was one.
The Blue Healer.
Mate, he's the Blue Healer. But
I
he
like
is the
it.
Aussie. Yeah.
He doesn't stop.
Yeah.
That's one thing,
I love
mate.
him. He's so good.
I'm leaving him.
And Paul's favourite. He's a Paul's favourite.
Who?
Ella.
Oh, the
nuggets.
My daughter was telling me the other day she still has to watch that first time we put
No,
the
we
nuggets
just
on.
open them.
Yeah.
And she still laughs how many you ate.
It's like a conveyor belt.
Yeah, mate, they're the best. mate.
Homer Simpson with the donuts.
Now, Stuart, he went over there and
So you like Snuggets, eh? Have all the Snuggets in the world!
well, he just said, like, why don't the other big places come up? Because this is the only place that doesn't use lips and arseholes.
That's correct.
It's simple, man.
Dip our lids to that one. Thank you very much.
Let's have
Oh, yeah, we forgot, we'll say it. Chendan.
It's a Chen
Chendan.
Dan.
Coming away.
This is the Chen de finale.
Yeah.
What'd you put in here? Grap. Fuck.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
And we got plates at the bottom there for that.
yes.
For la torta.
Platelet.
Platelet for Darren Weir.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Yes, I'll sort the cakes out. You go on with the show, gents, and I'll sort these cakes out.
Memberships, the Mars, the Rocco.
Yeah, we already did
And the
that.
Paolo.
Yeah, we got to get them, and then we got proud sponsor. Of course, Merino Brothers, a banana of the week. We got
Top
some good
Dog
bananas.
Liquor.
Oh, Top Dog Liquor, proud sponsor. There's going to be a
I hope
massive.
Lyndon's doing well, mate. I hope
These are going to be
saw him
like
at
a
the Saints
big
game.
Rocco's rant, huh?
Yeah.
Saw Lyndon at the Saints game a couple of
yes.
weeks ago.
Yes, yes.
It's a good man.
And of course, North Seafood Bar and Grill, proud sponsor of the Legend of the Jumper. And this week here, I'm telling you,
Yeah, you went.
we went far and beyond to get this bloke here.
Yeah.
We're talking Ian. Do you know his surname?
Who?
Who I got this week?
Yeah, Ian Aitken.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to say it.
It's
What do you mean you didn't know how to say it?
how we...
Atkins. I thought it was Atkins.
Aitken.
Yeah, it's Atkins. He told me it's Aitken.
You ate Ken.
Because I go, what is it, Ian? He goes, don't call me that. He goes, it's Aitken.
Aiken.
So Aitken, yeah.
He's very old school, very...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know,
Top
are people
interview.
like that?
Yeah. Top interview. He goes through the whole Clarkson.
Oh, did he really?
Oh,
I was going to
really?
say, were you...
Yeah, that's good.
He was happy to talk about it all?
Nah, well, as I
He's
said,
a tough bastard, Ian Aitken.
Tough.
One of our good friends was coached by Josh.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
coach-
yeah,
coach-
yeah.
was-
This is the other thing about him. You know, he's coached like about 1,000 games.
Teams. Oh, bullshit.
And he
Yeah,
coached
but that's
West
one
Preston
year he
to
was
flag.
coaching three teams at once. Like he was taking the under-19s, the seniors, the under-14s. Man, the bloke is, and he was tough as, and the story, and you'll get to see a glimpse of it a little bit later, but the story about, he's very candid.
Yeah, just...
Jezza Linko,
Off
the
the
things he
cuff.
says about Jezza, about David Park, and you're going to freak out, right? And the things he says about, like, Clarkson, and does he, how do you say it?
Smooth it over?
Does he?
Well,
We don't know.
you'll have to find
You'll
out.
have to watch
Was it all smooth over? Have they shaken hands? Have they broken bread, Rocco? Have they broken the bread? Have they
All I
forgiven?
can say, you know what I love him? He's like one of us. He holds a grudge.
Right.
But not just with with anyone that mate, he hates teams.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
If someone did something to him, that's it. He hates the whole team.
Bad luck.
Unlucky.
I like it.
How is it? Una bella torta.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. I like it. I like cheesecake. All right. So this week we got the Legends at 8:30 p.m. Just remember it goes on 8:30 because of. But then we got Blue Sunday, of course.
Yes. With Joe Lutzer, Vince Locchesana,
And this week,
Premiership,
Ida Brown.
even though it's already passed, but last week it was Rash who was hosting it.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yes, because Joe was away. And by the way, Joe, to his girlfriend got some bad news. Right?
I did see that he did have some bad news, yes.
But hopefully it all goes well. And to we love you and be strong. I know you can't really understand us, but she does watch the show and she does say a lot of makika. So get better. We're all thinking about you. All right, so everyone have a look at this.
It was funny. The game was one of those games where we were very conscious of the fact that Charlie had to win the medal, so everyone was all out to try and do that. But interestingly enough, after that period of time, that's when GWS actually started to get on top, and their back line certainly come to the fore. the point I was going to make before is that clearly on the day and on the ground, Toby Green was clearly the leader of that club. The time he actually spent off and he had a blood rule, he went off and he had to get some attention for that. But as soon as he came back on, it was like the whole team lifted again. So if he makes All-Australian captain, then it's well deserved as far as I'm concerned for the effort here. Were really lazy, I thought, on occasions. Not chasing their men, allowing their men to come down through the middle of the ground and be able to create things. And your point's right, Vince, about the fact that you had, guys like Callum Ward, you had Cornelio, and the other guys in the centre there.
And Josh Kelly as well. And
Kelly.
And Brent Daniels. They all, Bedford, Toby Bedford, the ex-Melbourne player. There's another three. Just to name a few. I mean, they probably had half a dozen of them going through the midfield that just dominated.
Hey, guys. Go ahead, Brandon.
Yeah, go on. One of the things that also was very interesting yesterday was that after, say, quarter time, I'll get it wrong.
Harry
Himmelberg, sorry.
Yeah.
I got a tongue tied there. He controlled the back line. He was outstanding. He just seemed to be everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So there was a little bit of a mix, about the game. You know what I mean? They're happy, but Brownie's always looking at how we can make sure we can improve. So make sure we
That's
get
what
that.
the coaches would be looking at too.
Right? And you have to.
Always.
Of course.
Can always get better.
What about Manny?
What about him?
Let's have a look.
Oh God. Oh no. Leave him, Manny.
Yeah, you're all for it, but at the same time, he couldn't have given us much more than he gave us, so you can't be salty and hold grudges, but it did hurt a little bit. It did hurt.
Now, the bloke is the typical dog. Cheats on his wife with a staff member at the club, all right? Really shows the type of dog.
Now, wait. We're going to stop this. No, I'm not going to let this go any further. I'm going to stop this right now because that accusation is full of shit. No, you're wrong. He was split up. With his wife, and he went out with someone. So don't say he cheated on his wife.
All right. Then the Academy Award goes to Damien Hardwick. I love you, boys. I love you, mate. What a load of bullshit. Where is that loyalty?
Quinn, I'd be starting to start reserving yourself here now and start getting to the forever rivals and just go back at him, mate. Just
now, I know
don't hold back.
Can I just one thing I'm going to say about loyalty, which where was the loyalty for Mick Malthouse?
Where was the loyalty?
Yeah, when you got rid of him.
There was no loyalty.
So why should a coach have loyalty when a club doesn't have loyalty? I'm asking you, where was the loyalty to Mick Malthouse by your Turdsville?
Mate, I can tell you right now, there was a lot of Collingwood supporters that were devastated the way the Collingwood.
It's got nothing to do with the supporters. I'm asking, where was you're throwing a statement about Dimmer, right? You're throwing the statement. Where was the loyalty from your shit club? Remember when you said stats don't count?
Rocco, we got players that are missing. Yes.
No, I'm not. If that's your excuse.
No,
if that's your excuse.
That's not my excuse.
If that's your excuse, I'm just adding, mate. Bit salty there. Let's go.
I reckon Brisbane just showed you guys what finals is all about. What finals is all about.
You can't take it. You can't take it away.
Bit of everything.
Up. It's good.
It's really it's peaking now.
And it's funny how the two absolute nut jobs of the show are both in finals.
You need nut jobs to get into finals. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. And Mark, he's been getting into it too.
Yeah,
He's a little bit of a mouth on the bloke there.
Quinn's starting to open up as well.
How frustrating would it have been as an Essendon supporter watching the last
2 weeks?
Imagine finishing off that season like that.
They all those players in that club deserve every bit of
Scrutiny.
lambasting and scrutiny from their supporter base. Period.
And they were never going to be. I didn't think they were going to make finals from the start of the year, and they played all right in the middle of the year. They had some good games, but to finish the way they finished, that's going to set them back.
Kind of look like us, like last year.
Nah, they looked 100 times worse.
They got belted by 120 points and got
and 70. Yeah,
they're falling right off the cliff. But
anyway, make sure you watch. Unlucky, make sure you watch us on 7 p.m. on Wednesday because now final start.
Yeah.
The final start. All right, we're here for this reason.
The mouse survives. There we go.
All right, we did have a game. Carlton and GWS 11-7, 73. And for everyone that left early, the final score was 16-9, 105.
Fuck, we fanged GWS too.
Yeah.
Those final 2-3 goals, mate, we fanged them. They would have finished on top of St Kilda and got
Oh, really?
0.7 or
before we
0.6?
kicked out to 0.7. Before we kicked those last two,
that was 6.
Anyway.
Before we kicked those last two goals, they were 6th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we
And then we ended up
we reamed two teams.
Yeah, we Western Bulldogs and GWS.
Isn't it funny how it comes around full circle?
Yeah.
They were relying on our result last year.
Correct, and we were relying
to lose,
on
and now they were relying on our result this year
to win.
Yeah.
So unlucky for you.
Yeah, that's what happens, man. When you're not playing well and you're inconsistent.
When you're relying on other teams,
forget about it.
Shit like that happens. So.
Exactly.
You don't deserve to be there.
No.
Nope. Teams all there deserve to be there. Credit to GWS too. God, they're a good team. They're a good team, man.
They look like
they're a good team.
They look like look, they play a similar brand when we playing like good football. They play a similar brand to us, man. They move the ball quick.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's a big beast. I've said it from day one.
Who?
Tom Green.
Oh, midfielder.
Oh God.
He's a freak.
I watched him once, like I was at ground level.
So the greens in that team.
Oh mate, green shoots, mate.
The green shoots. The green and the green up forward. You know what I mean?
Some serious players, but we got this one too.
How we did this one quite a bit. I'm assuming this will be mundane until the end. Mundane.
It's going to be a bit of a mixed, like
bag of lollies.
Yeah, I reckon.
This one I don't usually go this way, but this.
All right.
Way I went this way and that way and this way. I was zigging and zagging.
I like that doctor.
45 metre chiselers in and out.
I know Mars won't be having his because he's.
I'll have a little bit. If you cut half, I'll have half.
Okay,
all right?
I'll cut it in half.
Thank you.
You go on and I'll cut this in half. All right, Mars is Joe.
Quarter 1. Let's see what we got tonight from the Blue Boys. Can Charlie win the Coleman? Big tackle Hollands. Cotty's cordial. Cottrell bang. Harry gets hip tossed and no free kick. What a disgrace these maggots are. KCC. King Charles Cavalier. He marks, he goes back. Goes round the back.
Real quick one, that was a quick one. Almost missed it.
Yeah, I know. It's like bang, bang, bang. 13-1. Charlie getting a standing ovation when he went back to the square.
Yes.
Started clapping him.
Yep.
That is just done by Fisher. 50-metre penalty.
He kind of like.
Yeah, it's just done. It's
He went to throw it and he lost control of the ball. He
thought it
was the Coning's free kick.
I reckon it was a brain.
That
happens.
His brain didn't compute.
Yeah.
Because he kind of went like, I'll just throw it here. No, give it to the bloke over there.
I think he was trying to throw it to De Koning.
Yeah, he was.
And then I reckon he thought, right, throw it to De Koning. No, I'm supposed to throw it there.
And then he went to they handballed it.
Yeah.
He handballed it to the ground.
Yeah,
Anyway.
And that's a free throw for Ward, 13-7. Yeah, that's his shot on the ground. Directly in front, 45
He's a very good footballer, Callum Ward. A very good footballer.
Can I just say, this man is a genuine freak. That is genius. That is genius. I'm applauding. That's genius.
What a man.
ACC.
Yeah.
19-7. Bravo.
Yay!
Coleman medal.
Chin done.
Coleman medal. Bravo.
Chin done.
Well done,
Great
Charlie.
mark,
Well
great
done.
mark.
What a superstar.
We looked fucking on at that moment.
Yeah,
at that
bro,
point.
I'm like, fucking hell, here we go. He's going to kick 8 in the quarter.
We actually fought that.
Job's done.
Wiedering definitely dislocated his finger. I think he did.
He definitely dislocated his finger.
He definitely did.
He definitely dislocated his finger.
But what is this bloke doing out the back? Lockie Keefe for 21
Oh,
to 13.
mate.
Where did he get out the back? He just snuck up there. 2 cheap goals in a
Talk
minute.
about that, and they did that a few times.
Oh yeah, the toaster 21-19, and I've got groans from behind me. Baby, yeah, fucking dog and that. Relax.
Who was
man.
someone saying that?
Yeah, about Toby Green.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Flynn dropping the ball. Oh no, it was Briggs. Sorry, Briggs dropping the ball. Any danger, umpire? Any danger? Always spot on the dance floor here. Nails it from 50, 27-20.
That's his angle. Left hand side, right to left fader.
Yeah.
Bang.
Quarter 2. These green maggots could be the worst thing I've ever seen.
They were bad yesterday.
They were bad.
Dow dropping the ball, and then Whitfield dropping the ball, and you wonder why they cop it. It was legit within 10 seconds of each other. Dow dropped it,
I know.
and then Whitfield dropped it. Nothing. It was like a square up. Like, I didn't get that.
That's
So
something to say, actually. Go on.
Hogan, yep, goal charity 27-26. The midfield, like at this point, our midfield was actually on top.
Yeah.
We were actually, so I said the midfield was
Apart
running
from
on top.
those couple of
Running
goals from the back, we were really dominating it.
Yeah,
Like,
you make your own rules up. Unrealistic attempt from Hogan. Just goes up.
Oh,
for
he
the
goes,
mark.
yeah.
on the
Yeah,
Memphis
yeah,
wing.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't-
yeah.
Went
Right.
nowhere near the ball.
Delay of game on Harry.
Yep.
Marked it. The guy comes in, pats it out of his hand. No 50. A genuine bullet is needed for these green maggots. That's what I wrote. I was irate at
I
this
agree.
point.
That was hopeless.
And I never complain about the umpires because you make your own luck.
Nah, they were bad.
Right? Beautiful kick to the toe stay, nails it from 50, 27-32. Ricotta cheese, that's Cincotta, turned inside out by Daniels again.
Oh, yeah.
Twice he got.
He killed us. Brent Daniel.
He
Killed
mauled
us.
Yeah.
I know.
27-32, and twice Cincotta got sucked in.
I know.
Where he ran all the way in. It didn't
Yep.
corral, it didn't
Nope.
steady. He just fucked straight in. And
He hasn't had the best.
Daniel did the
He
U-turn.
hasn't had
Correct.
the best couple of weeks.
Hewitt and Walsh fall over. Check these men if they're wearing roller skates there.
Oh yeah, again with the
Yeah,
slipping
yeah.
over
Yeah.
and that.
That's
That
Did that
Toadster-
cost us a goal?
Yeah, Toadster
Marvel.
again, 27-44.
Yeah.
These patrons standing in the way. You're not glassy there. I'm nauseous. That's what she said to me.
About what?
So these patrons come in, these fans that come in.
Nauseous.
I'm like, oh, excuse me, you're not, because the game was played. Oh, we just ventured up the top anyway, and there's 2 people inside, and like in front
They were
of
just
us,
standing there.
They were just standing there. I'm like, look, you're not glass. I didn't say it in a mean way. I'm just like, could you please move? You know, you're not glass. The boyfriend goes, yeah, no worries, and then the girlfriend goes, oh, I'm feeling nauseous. Well, I'm like, I didn't buy these tickets for you. Your boyfriend did. He's a dead shit that brought level 3 there. Me. I'm like, get a membership and you might be on level 1. I'm nauseous. Fuck, then leave.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Anyway, well done, Hewitt. Always bang 39-45.
Oh, that was a good goal.
Bracket smashed behind half 3 marks at 0.50. The Blue Healer Hollands. Classy finish 46-45. Score review. Groans from the crowd. Relax there.
Relax there.
Relax there. 41-45. It was here. Flick that post, you idiots. Akers strong through the hips. Fogarty lowers the eyes to TDK and the giraffe goes bang.
It's a good goal.
47-45.
Big sausage
Great
goal.
goal. Left foot
Yeah.
on the left-hand side, the way he killed that.
Hasn't he come into his own, TDK?
Yeah.
It's been good.
Yeah.
Fisher trying to get too tricky. Cummings marks 47-51.
Is that on the right?
Yeah, he tried to go around the
He had
I
more
know-
time.
I know what he's trying to do, but Red, just kick it down the line.
Yeah.
He had
But
more
anyway,
time.
I understand what he's trying to do. Quarter 3. These umpires are a farce. All day Wiedering, all day baby. The titanium caravan. He just marks everything, man.
Yeah.
Marks everything.
These umpires are a farce. I like that word.
Georgie boy, bang, 53-53. Italian versus Italian on the centre wing.
Chera,
Canelio and Cheran. And Canelio prevailed. Mate.
Canelio-
Ran him
Canelio
off his
outdid him.
feet. I saw Cherry's like, He was gasping.
Mate, how
Poor
good was
bastard.
Camilio?
That is a filthy goal
One of the
from
better games I've seen
Camilio.
him play. Yeah,
That was a filthy goal from him.
He was
53 to 59.
He's so good.
Charlie, the King Charles Cavalier, 59 to 59. Here we go. Riccardi. Here we go. Typical against Carlton. Just pencils us in every year. 59 to 66. Mind you, it was a nice goal. Snap around the body from like
They kicked
40.
some nice goals, man.
Riccardi again out that back, this cheap bastard, 59 to 72. Brown Dobbs at 59 to 84. The silent squad is in full effect here. Only sing when we are winning. Quarter 4, mate, this Riccardi's got to be that jammiest footballer ever. He out that back again. He's kicked his third. And look, it's about game over. Fucking Charlie Curnow came off, Walsh came off. It was game over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pencil
Okay.
Q well and truly in.
Oh,
the rack.
100%. You could see that. You can see that.
So did you take any notes about the game? Did you go into...
Yeah, I
have you
did.
got any stats, any numbers, anything that you... Or
Yeah,
you
so
got
we've got
nothing?
some stats here.
Okay, I was going to say, because
Have you finished the journal?
Yeah, I finished. The journal will continue later.
The stats are there, yeah. Somewhere there.
Here we are there.
I see, yeah, up, yep, up, on the left. Up, next to your journal. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one there. Is that it? That it?
Nah.
Nah. I did put stats in there.
Where are you there?
They're not
sure?
there.
Nah.
Up, you sure that's not the one? Carlton GWS?
Right.
Nah, they're the scores.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, that's alright, doesn't matter.
I
we
did put up
we got the
stats.
numbers, I got the numbers here. No
I did have
stress.
the stats.
Yeah,
All good.
I
If
did
my
not put
brain
them
can
up there.
find them.
Unless... Go down.
No, it's alright, I got them in front of me.
I can't. There's nothing there. This is a you problem, not a me problem.
I've got them in front of me, it's all
Looks
good.
like it's an everyone's.
Almost even
All
inside.
right, this is
it's
ours.
very, very
We're
interesting. It was a very... to
The
the
stats
eye...
were up anyway.
Yeah, the stats are up
Everyone
there.
saw it.
To the eye, it seemed a very up and down game. Like, really played inside the 50s, if that makes sense. It wasn't really played
It was a freeway.
in between the arcs. It was up and back. And it was like 60 inside 50... 60 to 62 inside 50s.
Yes.
Yeah, look.
That's a lot for both teams.
Yeah.
Looked at
That's a lot for both teams. So you could tell that it was a real
free flowing game.
open
And the
style
stats,
of game.
and everyone just saw the main stats there.
Yeah.
They
Lot
were
of
actually quite even. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Our clearances were pretty even, one on either way. You know what I mean? There was tackles were even. You know what I mean? Inside 50s, maybe marks. I think marks inside 50. They were like maybe right up there.
Marks inside 50, they led us 14 to 8. Uncontested possessions were really high. We were plus 9 in contested possessions, but we're like minus 23 in contested ball in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And that's where GWS ran away with the game.
Yeah.
So it's no coincidence that you get smashed at the contest and you lose.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You know. The third quarter was where we lost the game. Yeah.
Yep. It was pretty much
5
one
goals to
quarter
2.
where we kind of lost it. We
Hey,
let them get
when
away.
they got to 4 goals in front, I'm thinking, here we go. It's
And you could
Q in
see
the rack.
like almost, you could almost see that they put the Q in the
you
rack
don't
there.
look. You know,
Yeah.
I personally don't like putting the Q in the rack.
No.
I understand why.
But it's human nature.
yeah,
so
no, it's just in your brain to think, oh,
I don't think they were always trying.
Yeah, no, that's not
always-
like that. If
Yeah.
they weren't trying, they would have lost by 100 points.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a thing, right? And actually, Terry reminded me on this last night.
Yeah.
And I said this a few years ago
Yep.
about I want everyone to just lift your hands as high as you can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and then lift it a bit more. And I thought I told you. And I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
They didn't go that extra
Yeah, of
notch
course.
because,
The next gear,
especially
they
when
didn't do.
Akers went off.
Yeah.
I think that mentally fucked everyone because I'm in the crowd going, oh, fuck Akers.
Here we go, yeah.
And then I'm thinking, all right, I don't want no more injuries, right?
Sard rolled his ankle, and then you go, no.
All right, so now, do you reckon they're thinking that?
Yeah, a bit of that. No, I don't think
Little
so.
bit.
Maybe,
You've still got pride in your
Come on,
performance.
man. You're
but-
playing finals
Yeah.
in 2 weeks'
Yeah.
time, man. You don't want it. You
But
want
as
to play.
When you start thinking like that, you get injured.
I know. But is a human nature that you
Yeah,
start
yeah,
to like just back
Drop
off
it
it a little
I
bit?
thought we were good value for the scenario yesterday.
I think so.
Yep. I thought we were
Wasn't
good value
that
for
bad.
the scenario.
I thought in the first quarter we could have kicked away. We could have had.
And you know how harsh we are.
We could have
on
been
that
three
kind of stuff,
three more goals in front.
should have been. We should have been.
Easily. The way we were playing with
Charlie, remember, it all kind of to when Charlie kicked it onto the man in the
You know what it was? I felt like they were there for Charlie's Coleman.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like
No. I know what you mean. Yeah, of course.
After that, it was like, all right, we've done it.
That was the carrot for a lot of people, I think. That was the whole...
Look, we come back once from 3 goals down.
Yeah. I thought when we got back, it was like 53 all.
Right. Remember, we came back.
Yeah,
so we did it once.
Yeah.
But I think the second time, I'm telling you, to me, they just went, all right, that's enough now.
Yeah.
That's enough. And then in the last quarter, they took off Charlie and that. And the coaching staff were thinking the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no need to
Awesome.
I think so.
He probably would have taken 10 of them off if he could.
I was screaming, take Charlie off, take Walsh off. Let's play with 10 players on the ground. I don't care.
But Walsh did come back. Like, he played until, like, there was about 5 minutes left. You have to.
Yeah.
To get the run.
Eddie needed it. Shearer needed it. McGovern needed it.
What we needed out of the game, we got.
I think so. And you could see already that the changes they made, for example, leaving Pitts out and trying out Harry in the ruck. At one stage, they put Kemp in the forward line.
That was in the last quarter.
Fisher rotated a bit through half forward again.
Rotated, and I think they were like
it's a good game to experiment.
Why not?
Dead,
Why
kind
not?
of a dead rubber. Yeah, it was kind of a dead rubber.
It was
up until Melbourne.
I think the beauty about it now is that you've got blokes in there who have got minutes under their belt. If they're needed in these high pressure moments,
come in.
And a lot of these guys who have come in who are going to be cover, well, we say cover, but they've all got exposed minutes under pressure. 100%. So like Dow, Fisher, for all these guys have got minutes against Melbourne, minutes against Gold Coast, minutes against Collingwood, minutes against St Kilda, which is a big thing as well. And I think you don't want to expose these guys in a final series if guys come out without this block of...
Of course.
Form,
I think they've set it up perfectly coming into it. They're going to give us the best chance possible against Sydney. They'll give it, I'm telling you, what they've done is we'll get in there and we'll give it our best, you know. For once, I wasn't, don't get me wrong, I wanted to win. I wasn't utterly disappointed in the result.
I was looking at players.
I was upset we lost. I'm always upset when we lose, obviously.
I'd like to win that game. I like to carry the form and just keep going and keep winning.
But I can understand the way they fell away a little bit.
You don't want to muck around form though.
Yeah. You don't.
You don't want to muck around
No, you don't. You don't. We're not that good enough that we can do that.
We can't just switch back on. Sometimes you might not be able to switch on and bring the intensity again, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, that game.
No, you got to be smart. You got finals in 2 weeks' time.
There were some good performances.
Yeah.
No. Genuinely, I thought TDK smashed Briggs in the ruck. He fucking mauled him.
Well, he did.
He mauled him.
He did.
Even by the eye test,
he mauled him. I think it was 40 to 23 or something.
He mauled him. No, but
just around the grounds too.
Around the ground. Even as another like a
34 hit-outs to 22, 16 touches, 5 kicks, 11 handballs, a goal to go with that as well. I mean,
like against that ruckman,
3 scoring involvements, 6 clearances. His clearance game as well, Dakota.
And he kicked the goal.
He belted him. I was looking at him like, all right, fuck it.
He took a couple of marks in defence too, I think.
He's better than that level de Conning. Like, he's better than that type of player. It's when he gets to the topper echelons. Yeah. Obviously, you know, you're coming up against the number one, the A grade. But he can stay with them.
Well, he put on that quarter against Gawn. He said, mate, I'm better than you.
No, he did it. I was happy. And
Akers was good. He was breaking the lines well, giving goes. And
back on TDK, he's got and Voss said last year that he's pitted as the number one ruck.
Yeah.
That's what his pinnacle's going to be. But does he have that? And it's a bit, I don't know. It's a bit wanky to use the term, but he has that star factor about him.
No, but he has. He has because he can take those marks and run around the ground like that. Of course he has.
Yeah.
He's kind of got like a Tim English mould.
Yeah, he has. He has.
No, I like him. Young, I like what he's 24? doing. Yeah, 24, 25. Yeah.
Man, you know ruckman take a little bit.
Of course.
Come on a little bit. It's a hard craft.
So good.
It's a difficult craft.
I reckon it's going to be because look, Pitts is coming in for the first final.
You think,
100%.
Okay.
You need him. You have to have him.
Can't have Harry
I don't care if he gets 6 possessions around the ground.
Yeah.
He does it, and he definitely upset. You can't have McKay out there rucking. I don't think that
in
works.
the forward line.
In the forward line, in the forward line.
But you won't have that anyway because Binane and Thing will be playing.
Anyway, but we'll see.
Vossi did say in the press conference, he didn't say it absolutely directly, but he said,
he'll be playing.
I asked him about Pitnet and the whole scenario with the 2 rucks, and they said, oh no, we wanted to see maybe what a smaller setup looked like.
I think
so you could see it was a game where they were
a little bit of tinkering. If he's saying that, they're already going in.
Well, in the block of form, they've both been playing. All
right, so if we had to win that game,
they've both been playing.
And would have Cripps been playing?
Cripps would have been playing and Doherty would have been playing.
You know, so it's already, you can see, if you're already doing that, you're not going in 100%.
Yeah. Cripps would have played 100%. He played with a fucking back that was in half.
Yeah. How calm was he in the press conference, Vossi?
Very calm. I like it.
Just everybody do what Aaron Rodgers said.
What did he say?
The Green Bay and now New York Jets QB. RELAX. Relax. Yeah, just relax.
They're coming in.
Just calm
I
down.
agree.
No, I didn't mind.
Settle down.
I like TDK's game.
The season's not over.
Yeah. I like Walsh's game come back.
That's who I thought was he impressed me in the first half. Fuck, he lit it up. They couldn't go with him. No one could go with him.
Who?
They couldn't go with Walsh.
Oh, yeah.
The first half, they couldn't go with him.
Who can go with him?
I know, but just saying, far out.
No, it was a great comeback. And I thought Chera worked himself into the game.
Yeah. He was good. Yeah. He was good.
McGovern, look at some... McGovern did got some good minutes in there.
People say he was... No,
highlights, Rock?
Let's have a look at some. Why not? We have a bit of a mixed bag of highlights here.
I love this from Charlie.
Look at this.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. And he kicks it.
I was hoping he kicked another one.
He hates it.
As anyone that says that, I think Cottrell's very important to our side.
I think he's a very good footballer. Yes, I agree.
And then, of course, I almost missed this, but he just went, no, it's fine. Bang. There you go. There's the Coleman.
So we say Durden, and people will have a rip of Durden.
You got it, haven't you?
But he set up 2 goals there.
He did.
Corey Durden. You know.
No, and that's true too. Yeah. And,
this is funny.
Now, if you look at this, he's kind of like...
It's just...
Now,
if I was a coach, I'd laugh. I'd actually laugh.
Everyone, I heard a few people bagging Fisher, right?
Because
he done it. Leave Fisher alone.
His brain didn't compute.
We love that Fisher.
It didn't compute, his brain. To hand didn't compute.
It was a
roadblock in there.
It was a silly mistake.
Yeah, we all do it.
A silly mistake.
Leave that Fisher.
Now, this one here,
Kerno.
Of course, he was always look at this man. When he's on, he's the best. And then he goes back, and this is the moment.
This is the moment. Yeah.
He did like that. He did that one.
That was funny. See that vision there?
He done that.
Yeah.
Dato tension, man.
Got it. See that vision there of the bloke, and they had the camera?
The Fox
But did you see the bloke chasing him?
Yeah.
He was limping.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty heavy, mate. That's like 20 kilos.
No, but the other one had a sore leg. He should have been running out anyway. It was pretty good. So what was next?
GWS, out the back.
All right, so...
They moved the ball quick, though, to allow them to do this.
Now...
We're kind of the same. We do the same thing.
We do exactly.
Every team hopes.
I know, but I'm telling you, GWS and Carlton play a very similar game, right? Now, were they playing a little bit? Carlton was playing a little bit too high there. They got caught.
Let me see.
Have a look at this one again.
We play one of the highest presses in the league.
Yeah. Once they get through a couple of lines, it's game over.
See that?
Yeah.
And we did that a few times. That wasn't only one. So I just thought they'll learn from that. They did defend a little bit too high.
They did that about 4 times in the match. They did that.
We defend high up the park. Yeah. That's what good teams do.
And again, what are you going to do here? Here he goes. He kicks the goal. But if you look at that one there again, can I have a look at this one? Can you do that one again? Look at Walsh. He does nothing wrong here.
Yeah.
He does nothing.
It's just well read.
Yeah.
It's good defence.
He's a good footballer.
And this is what I mean. This is a game of inches and centimetres, right?
Walsh has done the right thing. If your back is to play, you're always taught never U-turn.
Nah. Because you go back into
trouble. And this is what I'm saying. Everyone was people were complaining about it. To me, they were doing the right thing.
The only thing
they got a couple of hands to the ball. It just didn't work out.
The only thing he can do there is if he feints it and then he waits for him to. But you don't know where he's coming past.
How do you know?
You don't know. You just don't know.
But if he hits that,
it's a
you're out.
Yeah.
We're out. Now, would you rather him do that?
Yeah, 100%.
Every single time.
It's not. It's brilliant work from. Was that
Tom
Green?
Tom
It's
Green.
brilliant work from
He
Tom
got his
Green.
hand to it.
He's one of the best two-way runners, like contested, like balls
One
in
of
the game.
one of the better footballers in the competition.
Oh yeah,
He's a gun.
So underrated and
Gun
undersold.
footballer.
And then
It's great,
here
Toby
again,
Green.
he was caught holding the ball.
Down,
And then look at this, the space.
Yep.
Something definitely went wrong.
Space
there.
between the lines. Look how disorganised it is. Ready? Watch.
Not enough time to set that up.
Look at that. Look at the space in between the lines. It's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible.
So
Yeah.
in a way, I'm telling you, we're going to learn from this. We haven't done that in 9 weeks.
Nah.
And all of a sudden, we got caught out a little bit.
It comes up in a game that, at the end of the day, had no relevance on anything really.
It's Green again.
And again, you can see this, bang, he's out on his own.
Yep.
And it was nice and easy. So there you go. So that one there.
And then the Green again.
And this one again, again.
Oh wait, you got it twice in there. Yeah.
There we go. A green goal.
No, there.
You got it twice in there.
Oh, have I?
Martin.
Yeah, good finish.
And this was good.
That's a good
and this is the one where we came back.
To get the ball to your boot that quickly, it's
in such
tough.
and to hook it back as well. To have to hook it back.
Nice little handball.
Good awareness
there.
by Holland.
Yeah.
Just go bang.
A good little handball there by Holland,
50. Yeah, always.
He's a good little footballer, always.
Nice.
Is it just me, or has George Hewitt's kicking gotten better?
Bit better.
Got better.
Oh, he finds himself in space now, though. It allows him to draw it.
I think we all kind of were a little bit hard on him, but there was something not right there about him at the start of the year.
Oh no, he was injured. He had the hand and then got concussed.
I understand, but I'm saying everyone went on him a little bit, but you could see now. I think so. I think we're all going, oh, what's wrong with Hewitt? Why is
well, he was
he
in the
playing?
VFL 2 months ago.
This is what I'm saying. But now you just showing that goal he kicked, which we'll have a look at.
Yep.
This is Holland's.
Oh yeah, this is
non-goal.
All right, so it was a non-goal, but it was a great effort. It was a great effort. It was a great effort. We like that. We like that.
Shouldn't have hit the post.
Hewitt.
This is the Hewitt goal. Look at him. He's done this a few times.
On the left too.
Was he going for goal?
Yeah, absolutely he was. Absolutely he
I
was.
thought maybe he's going top of the square.
He's got a good left foot kick.
I liked it.
I thought he's going top of the square.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at it.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought he was going for the snap to top of the square.
Definitely a shot.
So that was good.
He'll say he wasn't.
Now look at Dow out of the middle, man. Everyone that says Dow, like...
It was a horrible kick. But
Definitely touched by Durden.
You reckon it was a horrible kick?
That was a horrible kick.
Show me.
It was a shocking kick. I saw it like, mate, it was a horrible kick. Look at it. Look at it. It's an absolute mung. It's an absolute mung. It's an absolute
But the intention was there.
Yeah, no, it was.
You're probably right. That's a little bit of a Kernahan
of a kick.
Bit of a Kernahan. And then again, out the back.
Well, that's Daniel being able to
get through the press.
U-turn and wheel his way around. Look at this. It's just too easy. Yeah. That kick, any player can kick that. That's just way too easy, So,
and again, this is what we were doing.
Yeah, when you're mentally switched off. Well, that was similar. So a lot of those goals.
This one here.
He went through the mark. Yeah, that's just unlucky.
He was unlucky.
I mean, what do you do? What do you say?
Now, can I just say something about that?
50.
Can I say something about that?
That's just...
Should we sit there and go...
You go by the letter of the law, though.
For fuck's sakes, man.
But that's the rule.
He's running
that's
into
the rule. Because if that happens to you want the 50, yeah?
Exactly.
So it's the rule. You got to go by the rules, man. It's like the dump tackle. I don't agree with it, but it's the rule. You got to pay it.
The saying is that you're not off the ground until you're off the ground.
I realise, but that's a...
I know, it's tough.
Ridiculous.
The player's also got to be smart.
It's harsh, but it's just the way
he's running directly off.
What I will say is a lot of the goals...
Brown.
At one stage, they were killing us out of the middle there.
A lot of the goals we did concede looked like those goals we conceded against the Suns in the first quarter.
That's right, out the back.
We weren't mentally switched on. That's all.
Durden, yeah.
And then Durden, as you said, he got that goal, and you said it, I don't think he was as bad as people thought. When you have a look at him, he had 6 tackles.
It was okay. He was, mate.
And then Fisher kicks his goal.
He banged them. Those 2 goals at the end, they'd be cursing.
Yeah, well, it's cost them.
Yeah.
And
I needed that touch too.
It's a good finish from Fish.
I needed that touch.
It's good to see that he can go forward and still do that.
Yeah.
You can kick him for 55 from there. No, they were alright. For a half, they were good, and then they just petered out and just become Mullock.
I'd love to be inside those.
The fly on the wall.
The fly on the wall to hear what Voss and that have got to say about this. You know what I mean? What are they
this
gonna
game?
say? Yeah, about this game.
Yeah.
About this game. Like,
did he smash him at 3/4 time? Was that? Did he give him a hiding? I know Dan said that they copped a bit of a.
Maybe
I didn't
pressure.
see it.
A bit of a mouthful. I don't know. I didn't see it, but yeah.
What would you say to him?
You got to keep the intensity up.
No, you know what I'd say? I'd say, honestly, I'd put my hand on their shoulder and say, look, boys, we know that's not good enough.
Yeah.
We know that's not good enough. But I know that you know that we're over
That
the
I know that you know.
Yeah.
That I know
that he knows that we know that we're over the hurdle.
Yeah.
So I think he would... There are moments where he would say, regardless of the scenario, that's not good enough.
No.
He wouldn't even have to say it.
And this is the thing, the players would know it within
Of course,
themselves,
of course they do.
They would know.
Of course they do.
But again, human nature, I think they just...
Good band, human nature.
Yeah, they are. They just took a step back. I'm telling you, this is what happened to them. They took a step back and they didn't go in 100% because of the whole scenario of the thing. And if anyone thinks that's not the case, I'm telling you, you're wrong. It's human nature, man. It's human nature. I've done it in my sports.
Yeah.
Knowing that you're in the grand, I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hurt. I want to play in the grand final. What? I'm going to go in head first. Right, when there's no need to at the end of the day. And I know what you say, that's when you get hurt and that, but it's human nature not to do it. So I think that's what I would say. I would also think that he would go, listen, in a way, like no one wants to lose, right?
No.
But this could be the best thing that happened to us. Because you sit there, if I was a coach, I'd be going, right, that's fine, I understand what you've done. You didn't really go in 100%, but you must realise now that if you're off by 10%, you're going to lose.
Yeah, 100%.
You will lose this. Do you understand? Next time, and remember, next time we play, there is no tomorrow.
Exactly.
And they'll know that.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So
as I said, I think clubs and players and coaches and football clubs are in the best spot where when a performance like that occurs, the people at the top don't need to say much to get a response.
Well, the leaders should be on the ground and the coaches and all that, but also, like you said, those leaders that are on the ground, they'll know.
You could see that after the second half, the spice wasn't there.
It wasn't there. It wasn't in the crowd.
Yeah, it's a bit to say about that.
Well, there's a bit to say about that later on, but what I'm saying is you could even just feel it in the crowd.
Yeah, everybody was
lost it. We just lost it a little bit, you know. Even I was sitting there going, like, my daughter was freaking out. She's going, "What's going on?" I'm going, "It's all right. Don't worry about it." Like,
I was riding every bump,
yeah,
like I always do. But
not like the week before and the week before that. I guarantee you, no chance.
The first half you were.
Yeah, the first half you were.
You were up until about 2.5 quarters.
I'm telling you, when they kicked away the second time, that's when it all went a little bit downhill from there.
Yeah, they just did.
And then I'm telling you, I was thinking, don't get any more injuries.
Yeah, Q in the rack.
I was thinking that. Don't get any more injuries. How did he go? To me, Harry Mackay, this is simple. You shouldn't be second ruck.
No. We understand why he was.
Yeah. They wanted to try it out. So I think his game was serviceable.
Yeah, he worked up the ground well. He worked into the game.
Yeah.
Got his hands on the ball 17 times. Took a few
Anyone
marks.
that's saying that he shouldn't be in the side, just
no.
You're wrong.
No,
you're wrong. You're wrong.
Fuck, he gets held a fair bit, man.
Oh.
Him and Charlie.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's getting ridiculous now. The amount of free kicks they miss.
The ones where they miss is when it's in a pack situation.
Yeah, they don't. No one sees it,
and you can't see it, but you can see it. And
he gets drained out. He gets drained out.
Like you don't ask for it, but far out, man. Like I've seen so many times where he goes up, but there's one arm going up. Like, where's the other arm?
Yeah, no.
It's like,
he's been.
You don't ask for the free kick because you want the player to earn it, but.
And you know Harry, he doesn't really demonstrate that much.
Nah, he doesn't. Even when he gets pushed in the back, he's a
little bit, but he's
sometimes you put it on, but
he played all right. I thought before Akers, I thought Kemp was good.
He was grouse. Him and Weedon.
Love Kemp's little sidestep.
Kemp's good. The marks, he's confident, man. I'm telling you, Kemp's since he's come into that side.
Yeah, he's changed a lot, hasn't he?
The whole backline's changed.
X factor.
You could tell Jack Martin's intensity was
down, and this is what I'm saying. He was right down.
He was nowhere. He was actually nowhere all game. I didn't even see him.
I know. Well, apart from that goal, he did.
You didn't see him. You didn't
sweet
really
FA.
Who else? Oh, there was.
And I reckon
McGovern was good.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, let's look through the game, right? So, if you're the strength and conditioning department, right? You're the high performance team. You're Andrew Russell. You say, well, what are the goals for this game? What are we trying to tick off for this game?
We're trying to get some minutes into these guys.
Chera, Walsh, McGovern,
Durden. Durden, yes.
Mackay.
Yeah.
Yes, for the second week, exactly. We're trying to get some minutes into these guys.
Tick, 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 tick.
And let's not get injured.
More midfield minutes into Dow.
Tick. More to Dow.
Midfield minutes to Cunningham.
Yep.
Yes, and his capacity. He did well, Cunningham.
His capacity. His finishing product was a bit.
But
But his capacity to get to another level goes up. You know, Fisher again.
Fogarty was alright. He had some good pressure moments.
Yep. So the sum of all parts are still there. Like nothing has changed.
I think if you go into this game as far as the Russell, Voss, all the people there, the match committee sitting there, they would have said there, right, what do we want to get out of this game?
Yep. Tinker with a few things. We need to get the capacity into these guys.
I'm telling you now, the thing wasn't, the top of the list wasn't, we have to win this game. It was never there. It was never there. It was never there. It wasn't the main priority. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It can't have been. Even though, don't get me wrong, no one goes in there and says, let's not win the game. Yeah. What I'm saying is, I don't think that was the main... Because they would have selected differently. They would have done so many things differently if this was a must-win game.
Yeah, of course.
So, is it smart to, leave a few players out, get some minutes into other... Halfway through the game, let's try out a few things. Of course it's smart.
Yeah.
I think they got exactly what they wanted out of this game.
Akers is okay.
Yeah, he's
we heard Akers is now, and
Wiedering's got off.
Wiedering's off. Akers, massive chance of making it into.
No, he'll play. That was precautionary.
I think
you could see it was. I think so. Was. You're not taking
buys come at the right time.
You take no risk.
Freshen up.
Perfect.
The older players get another week off.
The big boys got their minutes in. The big returning boys, Chera, Walsh, McGovern.
Yep. All right.
You know what we are? We are primed.
We are primed. This is it. They got us ready for week one.
And you have to credit Andrew Russell.
Yeah,
you do.
You got to credit him if you're going to have a go at him.
We gave him
for one thing. Everyone's going to have a go at him
for all this.
Everyone's going to have a go. And this is what they said last year. Last year they increased the workload and all of that on the players to get to a point where they were going to be broken.
And they got broken.
Because they had to, because the capacity, and Voss kept saying it at the end of last season, our capacity needs to increase, our capacity needs to increase, our capacity needs to increase to be able to sustain it for long enough periods to compete for a premiership.
Yeah. That's why they probably fell off the cliff.
That's what it was. And the thing was that we did fall off a cliff to a certain point.
At the end of the year.
Last year, right? I don't want to harp back on about it, but...
Well, you got to put in the minutes.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to play that game style, you got to put in the minutes for long enough.
Well, Voss,
so you can do this.
And maybe we'll. But when I went to watch that 2K time trial, that private 2K trial, the private 2K time trial in the lead up to this season.
Yep.
The one that Cottrell won, where he put on 6 or 7 kilos, right? And I told you that Vossi and I walked back to Princes Park together, and I was just fucking eating his ear. eating his ear, and he said we learned.
Fucks this dickhead.
No. He probably did think that. We're actually speaking about like strength and conditioning, and I said, like, what's the?
You saw it wasn't that Anthony Drew.
No. Our club. I said, what's the go with? Are you having a butchie now? Are you?
Oh, can I have one?
No, not until we announce it.
Oh, far out.
No. Fuck.
No, I'm having another bit of cake.
Okay.
Keep
So.
going. Don't interrupt him, man.
I was eating.
Manj, if you manj. It was interesting. What he said was very interesting. Where he said we made a few mistakes with regards to the. Is that Shelby biting the chook?
Yeah.
the rubber
No,
chook.
I couldn't hear that much. He's got a rubber chook.
That was me with Vossi. So
Shut up.
it was. He said that there were a few mistakes made.
Last year? Well,
Yeah. Which I think everybody kind of realised that and accepted that. I don't think publicly it was made known in the last month of the season, which was frustrating me for a little bit. But he said that the capacity of the group had to increase, and that there were a lot of things that happened that they expected that they were in control of. He said we need to change a few things that we got wrong, which I found really refreshing. In that, and this is why when we were going through that bit of a bad patch, I kind of like kept trying to remind myself of that chat. I'm like, fuck, like, nah, surely this guy's got to be the one. Like, surely he's got to be the guy that's gonna get us to that next level. It just has to be. He just has to be the guy. Like, there's just no other person around. Like that, they laid their bed. Now you've got to rest in it. He's the man. He's the one you picked. Right, and he got us to a certain level last year, and then we dropped off. But was it a case of just personnel? That's what everybody. Remember, that's what we were saying. It was like, okay, well, we play a pretty good brand. We've got a real discernible game plan that we're all looking at to suggest that okay, we know what our strengths are, we know what our weaknesses are. And the floor just needs to start to come up a bit.
You talk about the personnel that wasn't there.
Yeah.
We brought in 2 players.
And the capacity,
three.
We needed to increase the capacity of the list.
From last year.
No, but I'm saying last year at the end of the season.
Oh, there was no one left.
No, but they were, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by personnel.
Yeah.
I mean,
those bottom players were probably cooked.
And they were.
They look cooked.
But if you bring in those 3, who was out? Kennedy, Hewitt.
Yeah, all those guys. Williams came in off barely any games.
They made a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, of course it did.
But they're the first team players because they're used to it.
It was such a fascinating, and I'd love to pick his brain again with regards to what they've done from a strength and conditioning point of view and what they've done from a capacity pick, because I know Andrew Russell is like huge on endurance. That's his massive thing, and he is. Look, I don't know if you know the story about him and Cyril Rioli, but Cyril Rioli's hamstring was fucked.
Yeah. Was he the one who changed his running style?
Yeah.
Soft tissue injuries.
Yeah. Changed his running style to shorten his stride heading into the grand final. And
smaller steps.
It ended up working. So, look, as much as when you look at these injuries and these soft tissue things, you go, okay, well, what's going on here? But ultimately, we've hit this season and we are hitting finals.
Full strength.
Yeah, fresh. How fresh? What I mean. But how fresh do they look?
The only one that's not there is Williams.
And that was from the start of the year. What can you do with that?
It's an ACL. What do you do? Change the direction?
Unlucky. That was unlucky for him. But apart from that, you look at it. We're coming in. We've just rested a couple of players coming into we're coming into the first final. Everyone else is pretty fresh.
Yep.
Mate, we're in no better.
No, I know. Well, this is the thing.
There's no excuses.
If you wanted to come into a final series and your scenario was a certain way with your list and your players and your personnel, you couldn't ask for a better.
We've done it.
You've had McGovern, Chera, Walsh have had a little freshen up. They've got minutes under their block now. Now they'll go for a big training batch over the next the next fortnight, right? You've had Cripps and Doherty both rested. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Beautiful. They've been battered and bruised for 10 years.
Pitternet as well.
Pitternet's been like a mummy. He's got minutes under his belt now.
Yep. I'm telling you, we're primed. We're primed, and he's done a good job, and they've all done a good job. They've all done a good job since bloody round 14. They've all done a good job to get us to this point.
I cannot fault them one bit.
No.
I can't fault them.
About time.
I can't
Exactly.
fault them. I got nothing bad to say.
I applaud them.
I've never been prouder of
10 weeks
them
ago,
as
they
a
were
group.
a disaster, man, and they would admit it themselves,
Train
you know.
wreck. The whole train wreck.
And they've turned it around
It just seemed toxic.
within themselves,
Horrible.
man. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's why I have fallen in love with this group again, right?
Yeah. So
Right.
it was up to them to.
Well, we couldn't do anything. What do we? I mean,
We
yeah,
can just keep
do.
telling them, mate.
No.
This is not good.
No,
enough.
it's up to them.
Yeah.
But you know what that does, like, because you look to your football team, right, and you look up to them, and you
course.
kind of get a little bit of your life from your footy team. You know what I mean? If they succeed or if they get over these hurdles, and you try to use that for your life. And when I see what they've done to turn this around, man, I'm on top of the world.
All right, so we fast forward. Let's just fast forward. I mean, we're going to probably do it next week.
We're going to do it again next week.
All right.
Next week we've got a big guest.
But your team.
Well,
your team.
Going just fresh.
Your team.
Your team for-
Yeah, shit. I thought you meant like who's your team? Like your
team.
Marzi boy.
The finals.
First week of the final.
Just fresh, like without thinking. I thought I'd do it off the cuff. Just thinking of you're gonna pick off yesterday's time of recording Sunday night's game.
Well,
and the players that have been rested, obviously we know who comes back.
So
but who comes?
It's that team. All it is.
All right, so I'll go for the back line.
All I'm going to say is that the players that are coming in are the players who are coming in.
That's right.
All right, so it's four days.
Pitterday,
Yep.
Cripps,
Yep.
Doherty,
Motlop, and Motlop.
They're the ones that are coming in. So now we've just got to remove four.
All right, now I'm going to go through your back line. You got Wiedering. This is just off Sunday night.
So let's say who's a lock.
All right, Wiedering.
So let's go with the locks.
Well, I'm going to start from down back. All right, Wiedering, lock.
Wiedering.
Kemp,
lock.
Newman,
lock.
Kemp,
McGovern,
Newman. Hold on, I'm writing it down. McGovern.
So they are the locks already.
McGovern, lock.
They got Fisher named down back, but
I reckon Fisher's a lock.
Fisher's a lock.
And Sard.
Sard is a lock. Okay.
All right. Centre line.
Yep.
You've got Akers.
Lock.
Hewitt.
Lock.
Hollands.
Lock. I'm not
All right.
moving in.
Put Hollands there.
No, I'm just putting question mark.
Now put Hollands with the forward slash.
But with me, he's
a lock for me.
Okay.
Is that-
Right. Okay.
But you
The
got
blue healer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Half forward flank. Cottrell.
Yes. I have. Well, fuck! I'm going to end up with too many players. Here.
I'm putting a slash.
Slash. Okay.
All right, there is a slash with him. Right?
Cunningham.
Nah, lock. Fucking hell, I can't.
All right.
Nah, he has to be.
Not lock. Question mark again.
No.
I'm putting slash.
Yeah. Always lock. I'm locking him in.
No.
Always is a lock.
Yeah.
All right. No, you're
Martin, obviously a
right.
lock.
Obviously.
Obviously Kerno.
Yeah, obviously.
And Mackay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
All right. So who have we got locked so far?
All right. So
I'll tell you who we got locked. So
I need to go to the followers.
Yep, the followers.
All right, go
on
followers.
ballers.
TDK.
Lock.
Yep.
Lock. Dow. You're going to put a slash? He's going to put one.
I'm putting a slash.
I'm locking it in, but I can understand this. I can understand the slash.
Put a slash. Put a slash. All right, put a slash. I'm locking him in. Walsh lock.
Yep.
All right. Then we got interchange.
Yep.
We've got 4 spots here.
Okay.
With the sub, obviously.
Yep.
Chera.
Lock.
Yeah.
Fogarty. Forward slash me.
Lock.
Slash.
He's going to lock him. I'm forward slash.
Okay, we'll forward slash him.
Corey Durden.
Out.
So there's our first one. He's off the boat. Costa Concordia, he's sunk.
Unfortunately,
That's how it is. It's a tough caper.
It is.
Chincotta, he's an out for me.
I think he's out too.
We love him, but I think he's out.
Yeah, I know.
The Ricotta
I would say slash out.
purely based on form over the past 3 weeks, I think he's see you later. And then the sub was Marchbank.
Yeah, so he's also
who was good when he came back on.
I liked him.
He's I know.
He brought some intensity. He could have just come into that game and just gone, whatever, it's done.
Yeah.
Didn't drop. He barely dropped the mark.
Slash.
But
He'd be slashed.
Oh, where are his numbers, by the way? Actually, I want to see.
He had like 8 or 9 disposals.
He had 4 marks.
Yeah.
No, he did good, and a couple of good ones.
Yeah, I liked this game. And 4 rebound 50s.
Yeah.
2 inside 50s as well.
All right, so what are we doing here?
All right, so let's go. So the forward slashers, so the players that are potentially up for coming out of the team. Hollands. So let's just count them all. So Hollands.
You got Cottrell. Don't you? No.
Hollands, Cottrell, with a slash.
Cunningham.
Right.
Dow you got?
Dow. Fogarty.
Fuck. There's all 4 slashes and we've removed 2. We got rid of Durden and we got rid of Chincotta.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
It's not bad. All right.
For how many? 4.
Yeah.
So who misses?
All right, Chincotta and what's his name? Durden. So that's for Motlop.
Yep.
And Doherty.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you've got the conundrum of bringing in 2 other players, Cripps and Piternay.
But we've got to get rid of how many?
2 out of the 4 that we got left.
Who's left?
Wait, sorry, who's Chincotta and who?
Chincotta and for Doherty.
For Doherty.
Yep.
And Durden for Motlop.
Durden for Motlop.
All right, now we've got 2 players to bring back. Piternay
and Cripps.
All right.
Okay, so you've got Hollands, Cottrell, Cunningham, Dow and Fogarty to pick from.
Fuck.
Now, the hard one here is I think Hollands will stay.
Holland has to stay, man. What are you going to get for a winger?
He's a genuine winger.
Telling you, mate. Maybe Fogarty and Dow miss out. Dow is going to miss. I'm telling you, he's going to miss.
I think this will happen. Cottrell will go to... Or maybe Dow will be your sub.
Yeah. I think Dow will be the sub.
He's your sub.
Dow can't start ahead of Cripps. You got to take out like for like. Yeah. You can't just take out a bloke and say, "Oh, just take him out for the sake of it because this guy's coming back."
All right, then who does Piternay come in for? I'm telling you, Cunningham and Fogarty, they could be on the block.
Yeah, one of them will be.
Or Cottrell.
Yeah, Cottrell.
Because he's usually a sub too, is he not?
Sometimes, yeah. It's such a tough,
so the
tough
sub
scenario.
Could be Cottrell or Dow. Piternay will come in. I'm telling you.
Does he?
Yeah, fucking oath he
against Sydney.
Yes.
They don't have a recognition. Well, they've only got Hickey.
Doesn't matter. Stretch him.
Stretch him. Yeah.
It's worked for 9 weeks there.
I like that. Stretch him. Yeah, fair point.
Yeah,
people say, "Oh, you're too top heavy," but our best football is when we play with all those players in. Those 4 players: Curnow, Mackay, Piternay, and TDK. And because you can throw TDK out forward, you saw what he can do. He can go forward and take a mark, kick a goal.
No, it's tough, man. And
then Cripps comes in for either Cunningham. I'm telling you, it's Cunningham
or what about Dow? And Dow?
No, Dow will be a sub.
Oh, sub, yeah, okay. Sub. Yeah. It's going to be tough.
I'm telling you, they're the spots.
And Cunningham showed his capacity on the ball, but...
End product. But you know what he's got. Fogarty, you know what he's going to give you. He'll give you a...
So that means Cottrell's out? Is Cottrell in?
No, we kept him in.
Oh, you kept Cottrell in?
Fogarty.
So Fogarty's out.
Cunningham or Dow.
Cunningham's out.
Maybe Cottrell is a sub. I don't know.
Those are 100% of the names.
I don't know.
Cottrell. So you have...
Because Chincotta, that's just... He's straight out for Doherty.
Yeah. You know what you've also got to look at now? They've got to look at the Sydney team too.
Yeah, I know. That's where you go. And you go look at their...
And then you got to look at where we're going to go from there. You know what I mean? Like, you got to match up with their...
Well, their wingers are Wicks and...
No, our wingers stay. Like, there's... I don't care who they've got
another
on the
good winger. McInerney.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good
they're
player.
good wingers. And that's why you're going to need Akers. What if Akers doesn't make it?
No, if he doesn't make it...
What if he doesn't make it?
Fogarty will stay, I reckon.
You reckon?
Over Cunningham?
Yeah.
Who would you have in front, Cunningham or Fogarty?
Cunningham.
Depends what you want out of the game. See, if Cunningham a match winner, I reckon Fogarty just for pure defensive intent.
The way it's more for the setup.
Defensive intent.
Cunningham for that
can win
class.
You a game, but how many match winners can you have?
You got...
you can have... But we've got a lot.
18.
No, but we've got a lot. Not many teams have a lot of match winners that can win it. I mean, has he won a match ever for us, Cunningham?
No.
That's what I mean. So you're probably going to go for
Fogarty.
Yeah, but Fogarty, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get that defensive.
Fogarty, mate, he was part of the change in that Melbourne game.
Yeah, no, I know. It's hard. And you know when Fogarty, to tell you the truth, when it's Fogarty, Motlop and Cunningham, the pressure in the forward line is extreme.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. But you're right, one of them's going to have to be missing.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to play it. I've got no idea.
Well, because the thing is, those players are coming in that we named. Those 4 are coming in. There's no doubt.
No, yeah.
There might be a little bit of doubt over Pitternet. That's the only one.
Maybe his name.
He's not an absolute fait accompli to come in.
Yeah.
You know Cripps and Doherty are, and you know Motlop is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I reckon he plays. But yeah,
I think he plays too. But you're right. He could be one depending on.
He's one.
Like you said, they've only got one recognised ruckman.
And horses for courses type scenario.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
okay,
they got Hickey, but then Marty goes into ruck or McLean.
So you got Mackay who kind of can take over that ruck a
It's
little.
interesting. Very interesting.
And then,
very interesting.
Well, it's 2 weeks in a row now that we're kind of like trying to work out who's coming in and out of the side. And we had it in the comments last week saying, I think it was John Holden who said that wow, we're actually trying to work out who's in and out of the side. You know what I mean?
I did see John.
Yeah,
before the game.
Actually,
it's a good man.
John's not a plastic supporter. He
wasn't artificial.
Yeah,
the Carruthers, the boys, they were there. They said we stayed to the game. They put $5.
We saw a few people. We saw a few people at the end.
Adamo, Joey, and Jones, and
all of us would never leave. No way.
All of you. It's a good conundrum to have.
It's going to be interesting. And
this is where the Premiership teams, they have always this trouble.
Yeah.
Geelong had this trouble.
Of course.
They had like 10 players they could have come.
Someone's going to miss out.
Of course. And
Melbourne had it when they won the flag. It's the best team when your list is fresh and firing. Yeah. And they are firing. I know we didn't win on the weekend, but they are firing.
They're firing, mate. And you don't think other teams are still not worried about us coming into finals? Mate, we know we can turn it on. And again, well, you just can't take away 9 weeks of dominance, right?
Yeah.
And then you get like 30, 40 minutes. Of dominance. And then you get 30, 40 minutes, really, when you look at it. Yeah. 30, 40 minutes of being beaten.
I agree.
And then the last 10 or 15 minutes, I'm telling you, they just took everyone off. They didn't even care anymore. It was 30 minutes, and then what? All of a sudden, as I saw one comment, momentum's gone, like someone wrote, and I'm thinking, how? Like, seriously, people. No, we're right. We're primed. We're going to go.
Maybe it's because those people haven't watched for the
I'll say we finished that game better than I expected.
Yeah. At the end.
We ran through the line. The line. It was like a fourth.
Yeah.
Run on 1600s to stay on these 2400s, but we just ran through the line.
Found again in the last 50.
Yeah. We looked top of the straight, we're wobbling a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we just gone again, we go, okay,
but you know the truth, I still don't think we didn't let up at any time.
We could have let them beat us by 10 goals.
When you look at the game again, and you look,
Giants are playing for their lives.
Yeah. They were playing for their lives. But you look at it, we still did not back off and not go for that kick.
Yeah, I know, of course.
You know what I mean? We kept like missing.
McGovern missed one as well. Yeah, that he tried to take to the corner.
Misses that mark. You know, it was just these little things that were just missing handball. The kicks into the middle were going over their head, and that it was just like. I'd rather them do that.
It was just sloppy.
It was a bit sloppy. It was sloppy because
the cake could have been left in the oven a little bit longer. We took it out a bit early and just gone, whatever. It is what it is.
Right, that's interesting. All right, and next week we'll definitely have a team selection next week.
Yeah. We'll have a clear.
And we'll clear because we'll know where.
And it'll be the first time we don't have to do player ratings after the regular season.
On this show,
we're going to do player ratings. We don't have to do a lot of things.
The quiz is going to have to wait.
There's going to be a quiz. Yeah, that's right. This is like a bit. No, it's going to be fun next week. And we got someone coming in next week. That's going to.
Who is coming in next week?
You want to know now?
Who's coming in? Oh, yeah. Sorry, wait.
Do you know? I don't know.
Was it the winner from?
No.
Oh,
no. He'll come in maybe the week after.
Have I completely missed this? Or did you say, are we getting...
I reckon I told you.
Hold on.
I reckon I told you, and then I confirmed, and he said, okay, yes.
Okay.
It has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. Naturalmente, mate.
It has to be.
Mate.
Set up for the first final season.
If it wasn't for this show...
That's exactly right.
We got votes. Anything else to say?
No, the votes. Yeah, God.
Have you got anything else on the game? Nothing.
I suppose we'll get to talk about it a little bit more later.
West Coast has made a decision
on Simpson. Gone. Staying.
Oh, West Coast is sticking by Adam Simpson.
I like that.
I actually rate that too.
That's good.
That's a ballsy move.
Is it?
He's contracted. They could have sacked him after that year.
No, I wouldn't have sacked him.
I wouldn't have either. They had some horrible circumstances.
Fuck the injuries.
Oh, ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous.
In 2 years, but they copped it.
Not bad.
Yeah. They were alright.
The other thing is, like, you get rid of a coach, but who are you going for?
That's the question too.
Like, there's no use
really
getting rid of him.
He's a good
unless
coach.
there's someone there in the
You
waiting.
give him one more year.
He's a good coach, mate.
You give him one more year to see. But
I agree.
This was a terrible year, but fuck, it was terrible.
I'll
go first.
My votes. I don't know.
Walsh, I thought, what a great comeback. To tell you the truth, votes were a little bit hard this week.
They were, yeah.
But I gave Walsh. I thought Akers was on track to be.
Yep.
He was killing. Yeah, he did what Chera did in that game.
He was 21 up to about two quarters and a half.
I thought TDK. I thought Hewitt deserved a couple, and I gave Cunners one.
I went Walsh, TDK, 3 to Akers, 2 to McGovern, and 1 to Newman. I could have given, I should have probably given 1 or 2 to Wiedering.
Yes, I actually thought about Wiedering too, because he played really well
the
too.
Titanium Caravan.
Actually, by the looks of it, no one gave him any votes.
So,
special mention.
5 to Akers, 4 to Walsh, 3 to Newman, 2 to Cunners, and 1 to Kemp. I gave a few to Cunningham just because it's up against that midfield. I mean, he's
I like Cunningham game. I thought he really stepped up.
Playing against that midfield, not easy.
And you're right.
Not easy.
With Wiedering, he's now got to that level where he played a good game and we don't even notice him. He just does what he has to do.
No, he was there.
He's using his strength and physicality, and he's reading the ball a lot better in the flight as well.
Very good.
Confidence is key.
So there's going to be no leaderboard.
We'll do it
because with next week
we've got to keep it going, don't we? Or are we going to do it still for the regular season, or wrap it up in?
Keep it going.
Nah, but in real.
Yeah, but we're not real.
Yeah, I know, but doesn't it like?
Yeah, but that's AI terms.
You want just the premiership season?
Well, even the footy team,
the regular season
team stops.
All right, we'll do it that way. Okay.
Yeah, but we're the NPCs. We're not NPCs. We're not plugged in. We do it. There you go again. Fuck it.
All right,
we go till the season's done.
Why do we have to be like everyone else? We're not.
No, we don't. But we just thought we were going to get the best player.
We'll keep it going. Keep them going.
I suppose the finals are.
Well, do they even do that in the best and fairest?
No,
it ends.
How do you know? It hasn't been done for God knows how long. I don't know. Does it? Is it just regular season?
It's regular
season. You sure?
Yeah, because you can see the votes if you want. It never goes into finals.
Okay.
Never goes into finals.
But we're going to do it into finals. The jumper pitches.
Okay.
Well, finals does make champions.
Yeah.
Bloody oath.
Let's do it. Why not?
All right, we'll keep on going. And what we'll do is we won't show the leaderboard till the end.
Until we're out or we've won the grand final. Who knows?
Or till we're in the grand final.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, that was good. So anyway, I had this here. Have we got anything you want to talk about in the AFL?
Actually, I want to give a big. Let's do some AFL talk. Let's play it. It's just an announcement, actually. Good friend of the channel. So the AFL talk this week.
Captain Carlton dancing to that. He would do a little bit of dance to that.
So AFL talk this week is a congratulations, actually, to a good friend of the channel, a very, very close friend of Terry's, who we met at the first ever season launch we did for the Broad channel, which was at the H Cafe, which of course is Terry's lovely, the parents. That was their cafe on High Street there, which is no longer theirs. H-A-Y-T-C-H? H or H?
I think it's H in it.
Either or. So Laura Kane, she will continue as the AFL Executive General Manager Football on a permanent basis, becoming the AFL's most senior football official. So to Laura Kane, bravo. Congratulations, well done. Very shrewd operator, very good, very, very good operator. Worked their way up from North Melbourne into AFL House, and I think the AFL are well and truly in good hands.
Well done.
She's a very good operator.
Well done, and a friend of the channel.
Friend of the channel too. So,
why are you smirking for?
Because if it wasn't for us, week. We'll be
congratulations to Laura. Well done to her, and to any dickhead, to any dickhead who keeps commenting, "Oh, this is one for the woke brigade and one for the close the gap and this that." It's nothing to do with that. She has been picked purely on merit.
Yeah.
She's a gun at what she does, and if you want to go down that path, you're an idiot. So
yeah, well, come on, man. It can't always be that.
Exactly.
Can't always be the woke.
And the problem is that you know what the problem is when you start hiring based on that kind of stuff. Appointments like this are going to be undermined, which shouldn't be the case.
That's right.
That's the problem. But she has well and truly earned this on merit. She's a very, very good operator. So to Laura, good on her. Congratulations. The game's in good hands. You've got a pretty small job.
Yeah, well, that's
so yeah, she's got a big job on her hands. But yeah,
well done. You know who else is what is it on merit? Someone on merit?
Yeah.
Snitz.
Who else has got the job on merit? Schnitz, yeah, of course. The Garden of Eden. Wow. It's Charlie Curnow again.
I can't see anyone.
All heads may bow. All tongues should confess. Best player in the league. We all knew it.
What about
Spice of Life?
This
it's still Jesse Motlop. This week. Who was it this week?
This week.
Jacob Wiedering with the just grabbing.
The Spice are like maybe.
Well, Walsh.
No. Nah, I'm going Wiedering.
Hollands?
Hollands?
Nah, Wiedering.
Okay.
All right.
For getting into Toby Green.
All right. And
status quo.
That could have been Wiedering.
Yeah.
Could be Walsh.
Could be Newman. He's a basic instinct.
Who do you want?
I think status quo. I reckon it's Walsh.
All right, we'll go Walsh.
Because he just came in and it's like he never left.
Exactly.
Correct.
All right. You know who else is status quo?
Who else is status
quo? Now, before you get on to him, right?
Yeah.
We usually see him eat.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
Don't we? But
always.
But sometimes he needs a little bit of relaxation too.
Okay,
so let's have a look at him.
Nel bru dipingo di bru e volavo più in alto del sole ed ancora più su. Mentre il mondo come 80 acqua 40 come internazionale. 1, 2, 3 alle 123 ragazzi, oggi giornata di relax internazionale.
Relax.
Salutate ragazzi.
I think that's his son.
It is, it must be, yeah.
Francesco. Vi state divertendo? Internazionale.
That's a filthy name.
1, 2, 3 alle 123 com'è internazionale 80 anni
I love it.
What did you say, relaxer? A little bit of
he says, what did he say? Aquaretta. Cold water. That looked beautiful and fresh in there, magnificent.
Beautiful.
Oh, but where did I go there? Is there one that
like
maybe
a water
Queensland
park?
Wet and Wild?
Could be.
Yeah,
where you do the whole.
Yeah,
correct.
Wet and Wild. Yeah.
Wet and Wild.
Sick. I like that. You just sit back on the bloody
on the tube.
Beautiful.
All right. Dubai there.
Remember that, mate? That Wet and Wild.
Yeah. The water park there's pretty good.
There's the big one at Wet and Wild, the big slide with the big blue tube that you go down.
Oh, that's a sick one.
Where we used to go on it, like we used to tuck in the sides and rock it.
Yeah.
Mate, there was one time we nearly...
You reckon you're going...
Oh, mate, I'm telling you, mate.
I like it. Hey. All right, this week's Player Profile brought to you by North Seafood Bar and Grill. Angelo...
Evangelist
Crystal.
He's having a big... the place is...
it's rocking, mate.
It's rocking at the moment.
The socials are doing well.
Actually rang me yesterday after the game.
Yeah?
What did he say?
He's pretty relaxed about it.
He's alright.
He's pretty relaxed about it.
They're just taking it.
Mate, what are you worried for?
No, he was pretty relaxed. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, getting ready. I asked him, like, do you usually take it easy? He goes, didn't say too much. Like, I think he's kind of... If Ange is relaxed, I think we all should be relaxed. So, there you go. So, this week in the player profile is Ian Aitken.
Well pronounced. Well done.
Well done.
Now, first of all,
Atkins.
don't call him that. He gets upset. He's like 6'3", and can't get him upset.
Cranky too.
Huh?
Cranky as well if you're getting his wrong side.
I'm telling you, man. He worked hard to get to where he was. Now, if everyone knows who he is, everyone's going to remember him for this one incident. Yeah. Let's have a look at this.
Horse is well known at VFL tribunals. Looks like his name has gone into the book again, and there's a shot of a high play. Clarkson has come in and king hit.
Check out, look at Ben, look at bloody Jono.
A wild mellow here. Aitken has not moved.
Cowardly act, unfortunately. And let's hope this settles down. I'm sure that nobody's all that impressed in the crowd. People have come here to have
well, he tells the whole story.
Not to see people thugging at one another on a Sunday afternoon in London.
16 minutes into the first quarter, already a number of incidents. Not a great lot of top football being played as Aitken is carried off the ground. Hasn't moved, blood coming out of his lip. He's lost a couple of teeth there by the looks of things. So that's a tragic start to this game here in London. As you said, not the type of thing we like to see.
So there's Ian. So he talks about that, and you know that after it happened, Wolsey said,
"Oh yeah, he doesn't leave the ground.
He doesn't come off that ground." You know. So and they got into him because he reckons they saw him on the lift as they were going onto the lift. Clarkson was coming out, and he was just black and blue everywhere. So they got into him. So anyway, he talks about that. But let's have a look at some highlights here, because let's remember he did play in a 1987 Premiership here. Here we go. This is his first goal.
Wow, he smashed someone in the crowd.
Will take the pressure off the Blues.
He was a fair player, man.
Goes long.
Nice.
That was the hot grand final, that one, 87.
Either Aitken or Albert. It's Aitken who's done half forward.
Carlton lead by 11 points. The kick in is taken by Aitken. He's got
look at the handball.
He gets the hand.
The second attempt goes long. Robbie Flower, well placed.
Gets in the gap there.
An excellent game.
Aitken short kick out towards Alvin.
Oh, look at Tommy Alvin. The locks are flowing.
Half forward. Aitken.
Oh, look at that.
Slick.
Look at this. I'm telling you, he was a very, very good player, if everyone remembers.
On the left. If you don't mind.
First year best player, I think he was. And for a
Gandalf.
Yeah, but for 6'3", man, his endurance. He used to win the time trials and that.
Ah, okay.
High towards centre forward. Aitken up from half back. And the Blues didn't waste much time putting him back in the team. He punts for goal. It's a good-looking kick. It's another goal of the Blues.
To the Wellington Road. Capped out by Madden.
There we go.
Punch forward by Bradley, taken by Aitken.
Oh, beautiful kick.
Oh, straight to the Capitana, mate.
Centre half ball up towards the
Big Harry.
Loping Justin Madden. Coming out of it is Aitken. Aitken eludes the tackle very nicely.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, for 6'3".
Oh, that's courageous.
Great mark, running with a flight of the ball.
It was Healy who applied the tackle on Hannah. The kick wasn't a good one from Yates.
Dennis Cabetti.
Hey, a bit of a side step there.
Did regain some of the ability to do the seemingly impossible.
He's a good defender. I'm telling you, very important for that 87 grand final.
The middle, Aitken could be first to it.
Look at the handballs,
It's a brother's pinch.
Manson, wasn't
Big
it?
Sosa.
Well,
Him and Sosa had their 21st together.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Or the loose man is out wide in Hannah.
Go, mate. Mill
Look at Mil Hannah. Oh, God, the cranium with hair. God.
Hey, get down.
Great tackle, Aitken.
Behind the ears too.
Him and Mill, best of
The
mates.
lead is on by Banks, over the back. This is Aitken, almost caught, very slow to get rid of it, but a fix.
He's kind of like
I
a.
don't know why he keeps replaying.
He's kind of like a Darcy Moore type operator, like third
could
man
be.
intercept.
Well, he played 61 games for Carlton. He played 66 all up as he went to St Kilda. 10 goals, Premiership play in 87, 60 games in the reserves.
Yep.
38 goals, reserves Premiership player in 86 and 90.
Aha.
So in his first 2 years, he played in 2 premierships.
Yep.
And Ian is the uncle of Daniel Hannanbury
He is, yes, that's right, yes,
And
correct.
the brother-in-law of Luke O'Sullivan.
Correct.
He married Luke O'Sullivan's sister.
There you go.
So he tells a story about that. So he's got some great... I'm telling you, this actually interview goes for an hour and a half, right?
Oh, awesome. Where'd you chat to him?
At his place.
Nice.
Cute.
Beautiful.
That's nice of him
Far
to
cute?
That's nice of him to let you in.
Nice.
Can I just... We're just going to take a break. And everyone, have a look at this!
Dead and buried deep within a cemetery. I will fight, never weary. I wanna be legendary. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery. I will fight, never weary. I wanna be legendary. I'll be last place, that's alright. I don't work at a fast pace. I'm a steady horse creeping up straight past it. And once I pass you, no one's getting past me.
And here we have him, Ian Aitken. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. You well?
Very good.
Excellent. Nice.
Ian Aitken.
Nice to see you, mate. Lovely.
Coburg boy.
The Coburg,
like
Northern
me.
Suburbs.
Yeah.
Northern Suburbs.
Good to
The
see
best. The
Coburg
best.
boy.
I reckon the toughest footballers come from the Northern Suburbs. What do you reckon?
Yeah, the old Diamond Valley Footy League used to be tough and rough, and I still play over 50s footy with the Diamond Valley boys.
Really?
So I've got a lot of blokes who from Leylord, Eltham, etc., etc.
Do you drag any of your old premiership teammates like David Glasgow and Alex Marcoux around with you?
No, they're too smart to still be playing. You know. And then went off, came back, played the game out, went in the rooms. The doctor confirmed I had a broken jaw, so Wolsey gets us in there at the team meeting, and he walks around talking about the game. I can't remember if we won or lost, right?
Yeah.
And he's talking to people, and then because he was unbelievable with his sprays, and he said, "See this young bloke here? He's got a broken jaw, and you know whose fault it is? Yours, Dyer, because you were shit house. I had to move Beezer onto him." He goes, you play like you look like Tarzan, but you play like Jane. Right? That's your fault. And then they came and spoke to us about Alan Bond, I think it was, or someone talked about minute by minute. You know, that was our theme going into the grand final day. Just take 1 minute at a time.
Is that
Don't worry about anything going forward.
Is that because of the America's Cup?
Maybe, I got no idea. But
that's
yeah, so minute by minute, yeah. So, you know, just worry about the next. Absolutely. Really focused you.
Yeah,
you know. So then we went in Brisbane. He did it, and he did it with us. You had to stand in a circle and put your arms out.
You've explained
and
that.
two people be in the middle, having a one-on-one contest. Then they'd get the ball out. Then you'd throw it back in, get it out.
And you couldn't put your
arms
arms
down. Put your arms down. He'd turn his back, and everyone would be doing it. And then you go up like this. So you know, he was. He drove very high standards.
Where we won. In fact, it was the last time we played Collingwood in any final. Did you know that?
No, I
It's
didn't.
35 years ago now.
Wow.
Until this year. Until we're going to beat them this year.
And then I think Peter Sutton.
Wouldn't that be good?
I think one of the
By 1 point.
I love it.
With controversy.
I love it. With controversy. I love it. With controversy, like a goal decision. That's what I
like the Melbourne one. Adelaide. Imagine that.
I love it.
They'd pull the MCG down.
I love it. I love it. More pain, the better.
Yeah. So he was a different cat, mate. Seriously. He walked out the first training session where the assistant coaches were taking us. He walks out, you know, blow the whistle. All the players come in, and he walks towards us, you know, really slowly, and he just folds his arms like this, and he looks around the group and goes, "I'm Alex Jezelenko."
Really?
And walked off.
No way. He didn't say anything.
That was it. And then some of the team meetings we had with him were just unbelievable. You know, we're playing a side. It's Thursday night training. We're going, okay, we're in the team meeting, and he goes, you know, if you walked out to your car right now, and you're in the car park, and a tiger comes at you, what are you going to do? Right? You're going to run like hell. Fight hard to save your life. He goes, that's the sort of fight I want to see you in this weekend, that sort of stuff, you know. So, you know, especially through 87, 88, I on a Thursday night after training, you'd go into under the Hawthorn stand there, and you have these big banquets, which and John Elliott would come occasionally, and you'd eat
iron sauce.
You'd eat all this beautiful food, right? And you knew you were playing Saturday, and you go, "Geez, I better not eat too much of that. And give us some food." And then occasionally. John Elliott would get up there and go, you know, you could see Wolsey cringing, going, I wish I didn't have to let him get up there, but John did what he wanted to.
Right, we're playing Collingwood this week.
Yeah, exactly. And then he'd either bag you, say something because you'd lost the week before.
Right.
You know, you won't be getting that bloody beautiful food next week if you don't perform and all this sort of stuff.
If you think you're going to get this food, pig's ass, you will.
I was going to say, with Mill, so your best mate, did you ever tell him, like, seriously, shave your head, mate? Like, seriously.
Well, that's why he did shave his head.
Eventually you kept telling him?
Yeah, well, me and one or two others.
Because he kept holding on to that little bit.
Yeah, even when we went to London in '87, I think.
That's right, because he still had the hair.
He still had the hair, and we'd go, mate, look, I know those 14 hairs.
You're trying to hold on to.
You've got a name for each one of them, you know. You caress them, all this sort of stuff. I said, I think you're going to pull more chicks if you shave your head, mate. You know, and so
Rocco's learnt that.
I learnt that real quick, man. It's
all this sort of stuff. But you know, Brendan Bolton was coaching the seniors.
Well, who was coaching the Northern Blues then? Was that
Josh Fraser?
Josh Fraser.
Yeah. Yes, he was. But Bolton was coaching the seniors, Josh Fraser, and then I was coaching the development team.
Right.
And I can't say
challenging time.
I can't say Brendan Bolton was the best person I'd been involved with, or even his game plan. You know, the old bamboo shoots rubbish. That sort of stuff.
We kept hearing that.
The green shoots.
All that sort of stuff. Blue skies. You know, all those. That jargon, that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's
you're a legend of the jumper punch.
Exactly, and all the Carlton supporters hope they win it for us this year.
Let's hope so.
That's the way. Go.
Let's give them a big go, Blues. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Go Blues!
All right, there you go. We watched that. We had a bit of phone call there, but we watched that. You saw that. He goes through everything, man. He talks about all the coaches he's been, and he doesn't hold back. It was a great interview. I'm telling you, it was the most candid interview I've ever had. You don't want to miss this. And the bit about Clarkson goes for a little bit at the end there, right? But I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss that because he really goes into it. Does he what is it?
Reconcile? Does he break bread?
I don't know.
Does he shake hands?
The one bit he said, which everyone just saw, was the bit about Jezelenko. When he first went in there to coach halfway through the season, he reckons he just walked up. He blew the whistle, called everyone over, stood there and went, I'm Alex Jezelenko, and walked off.
Power.
And that was it. So
if you're Alex Jezelenko, you can do that.
I'm telling you, tomorrow night, 8:30, I'm telling you, one of the most candid, and he goes into everything about the Battle of Britain. He goes about his career, all his coaches. It's really good. So everyone catch Ian Aitken.
Aitken.
Correct. Yeah, but if there's two of them, it's like Northlands.
Yeah, but there aren't two Northlands. There's one Northland.
You say that.
In Northlands.
You say that. I know that.
All right, let's go. All right, we've been waiting for this. Let's go straight into this one here. This will be this one here.
Yeah. Did you play my last one?
3, 2, 1.
Rocco's Rant! Yeah. No, we'll play that later. We'll go through the rant first. This is going to be a bit of a Rocco's rant, but it's a bit of a JP rant too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an all-in job here.
Yeah.
And it's the elephant in the room, right? Everyone's kind of like talked about it. I know it's Tuesday, but I'm going to go back. When I was at the game, right?
Yes.
8 minutes into the last quarter, what do I see? It was like a scene from the Bible. Everyone exiting that ground.
It was Exodus.
It was like a bubonic plague. It just hit fucking Marvel, man.
It was a fire drill.
Now, I know what people are going to say. They're going to say, look, let everyone do whatever they want. Anyone can support whatever they want to do, right? And that's fair enough. You do whatever the hell you want to do, right? But I don't get how everyone left with it was 8 minutes into that last quarter. I just don't get what people are doing. I know there's excuses, and we've got something special coming up.
Oh, yeah.
We've got something special coming up. But just my rant is, it's a little bit. Do I use the word disgrace or do I use the word disappointed?
I said pathetic and shameful on Twitter.
And it's all of that. It's all of that.
Which may have been a bit over the top in some people's eyes, but not in mine.
No, I don't believe it, because what happened was, because even when you hear what people were saying around me and that's another thing where I sat, I'm never going to sit there again. Just the narrative of people of the game, it was like they didn't show up, what's going on and all this, and I'm thinking, but has everyone forgotten what's happened in the last 9 weeks?
Yeah, they have.
And then like we worked hard to get everyone back and together, and now the club has come together and we've got this new, what is it?
Slogan.
What's the new slogan?
Stronger together.
Stronger together, and then by the end of the game, there was 10,000 people there.
If that, yeah, 10, 15,000.
Everyone left. I don't understand it, and I was thinking to myself, and this would never happen, because we're all a bunch of bananas, right? I'm telling you, this would never happen. But think about this, people. I want everyone to just imagine this. The siren sounds. We lose by 30 odd points, right? They play the GWS song, right? And then 42,000 gorillas start chanting the Carlton song over the top. And chant them all the way down the race, ready for next week. How would that have... Imagine what the other teams, imagine what the other supporters, imagine what the commentators would have said about that. How united is this club? But instead, a bunch of weaklings, and I don't care that you say and we've got something to do, this is going to be very good. Walking out.
It's going to be very good.
It is going to be very good, because I'm excited about that. But the way they walked out, I'm telling you, is just showing what kind of plastic.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It was bad.
Wait, pause, stop.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Thank you.
One more time.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm telling you, this is no good, man. This is when, I'll give you another scenario, or I'll give you another thing. I remember once I did a speech for my
graduation or something.
No, graduate. I graduate from.
I don't know. Straight pharmacist.
Fucking grade 6.
Was it an ink technician?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, yeah, when I did my ink technician graduation, I did a speech for my sister's wedding when she got married, right? And I said, right, this, and I mean this, when you do your vows there's for better, for worse, for greater, for whatever.
Yep.
It's all kurats, man.
Kurats.
It is.
My mum uses that word. It's Croatian, isn't it?
I think so.
I think so. It's kurats. Like shit.
It's bullshit.
Kurats.
But it's for the better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, for in sickness and in health, right?
Right, yes.
When I'm healthy, I don't need you. It's when I'm sick.
Yep.
That's when I need you to make my soup. For richer, for poorer. When I'm rich, I don't need you. It's when I'm poor. It's when I don't even want to go to the letterbox.
Yep.
To look at the mail, because I know there's a bill in there. That's when I need you. And for, what's the other one? For better or for worse. When I'm better, I don't need you. Leave me alone. It's when I'm worse. And this is when the team needed you. Right? That last ditch step just before the finals. Don't leave. Don't leave. Sit there and be united, man. It really, and then I know everyone's got the excuse about why they left, but seriously, man, that was, I was not happy.
I hated it.
Yeah, I don't ever like it. I understand it.
No, I don't.
No, I understand why people leave.
No, I don't understand, because why have you turned up there?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because if you turned up there, you wouldn't have pulled out any.
But that was a mass It wasn't even just people just leaving because this was mass. I'm telling you, this was like the Bible. It was like the Exodus of the Jews.
It was.
It was bad. And if I was a player and I saw that. Okay, what's going on? When we were flying last week, remember all of yous last week, all of yous, remember, You was chanting in front of the hotel.
Yeah.
Or when they were coming outside.
Only 7 days later, you are exiting and not clapping them off the ground for making the first final in 10 years. Has everyone forgotten that? I'm sure. And you know what? You know the people that are watching this, they were all there. None of them left. I guarantee it. You know what I mean? The other people that don't watch these shows, that they're the ones who are there. I'm telling you, everyone out there.
It's not about being. I'm a better supporter than you.
It's not about being a better supporter.
I just want to get that clear. It's not about being. I'm a better supporter than you. There's no one who's a better supporter than you. That's bullshit. I just wanted to see that there was 40,000 people there left at the end of the game. Mate, clap them off. Fucking well done. For what you've brought us over this 9 weeks.
Imagine cheering them off at the end. Imagine cheering them off at the end. Drowning out that GWS song.
Yeah.
That's what should have happened, mate. United, mate.
So, Anthony Hudson said on First Crack after the game, to quote, "A lot of Carlton fans left early. It has to be said, to be honest, it was a little bit disappointing, I thought, as the game went on."
Of course.
So that's someone from the outside in. I had a couple of Geelong supporter mates. Had a good friend of mine from work message me saying that he was.
It's embarrassing.
He was shocked.
I had a lot of people like inboxing me, like saying, like, because I put on my story that like I was slating people as they got out. Right? Man, I don't care if people disagree or agree with it. They're just my views towards those people because I think it's a shit act, right? And they're like, everyone who was agreeing.
I agree. It looked shocking. It looked shocking.
It was an empty stadium. It was like a North Melbourne match.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Thank good.
You might not be able to get a ticket next week to a final, and they might lose next week. I'm just saying, and you might not be able to see him for the rest of the year. And then that person would have left early, like on Sunday night, and you might not be able to see him again for the rest of the year. You don't know what's going to happen to you in a day's time.
Yep.
All I'm saying is the team. At the moment now, we're embarking one of the biggest things we've done for like 10 years. Yeah?
It is the biggest thing we've done in 10 years.
It is, right? This is when they need us now. They need to know we're behind them. Fucking 10 weeks ago after that Essendon game.
The 29,000 people at the Gold Coast game.
Nah, 19.
Nah, 29.
19, bro, I was there.
The crowd was 29.
19, cuz. It doesn't even fit over 24,000.
What?
But
no, not that game. At the G. At the G.
I was going to say, I'm like,
nah, bro, no, 29 at the G.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
It's not, you know.
And then you diehards, right? And then whoever wants to jump on the bandwagon. But don't just leave it because they like last night. We knew what you're getting yourself into last night.
What I felt they left, it's what I felt. I felt they left because they've let me down and I don't want to take this, and they've walked out. That's what's disappointing.
They forget what winning, like losing feels like.
What's the point of staying? We can't win.
Yes.
I don't want to see it. I may as well just beat this home. I may as well just get ahead. I'll just get ahead.
I don't need this.
I'll just get ahead.
And this is what I was saying before. It's when I'm down, I need you there. I'm telling you, they would have felt shit that the team for losing first of all. Then they would have felt. Imagine you're in the middle of the ground and you see like thousands of people walk off.
I would really like to know what the players thought. Their honest thoughts about it. Not the media.
One day we'll get it, and I'm telling you, they're not going to be happy about it.
I wouldn't be as
a player if I
Tommy
saw
erupted at his chat because the chat was saying, the season, we've lost all momentum. Yeah, there were Collingwood supporters sticking up for Pommy saying, mate, what the hell are you guys doing? You back your team in. What are you guys doing?
I just can't believe it.
Don't be these bandwagon supporters, mate. Like, we've got to be better than everyone else, man. We've got to stick by this team.
This is what I'll say. This is my summation of it, right? It's 2 to 3 things. One thing, I'll ask this question to everybody. What have the players asked of us all year? What have they asked of us as fans? Have they asked us to do anything?
Just support.
I'm just saying, but have they actually said and come out and said, we need you, we need you, we need you, we need you?
No.
The one time they ask for it,
everyone left.
The one time they ask, they say, bring the energy, be there, we want you there, stay united, stronger together. The one time they ask, we do it for 85% of the game. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to say that because it was just
half the game. Not even
3/4 of us were non-entities after half time.
That's right.
Non-entities after half time.
It was bad, man. And they actually, because I actually sat right at the race where they were walking off, so I was level 2, right there.
Yep.
Right, and they had their heads down, which they would have been disappointed. No noise.
If I was there, I would have been losing, like clapping them off.
I clapped them off. I clapped them off by myself. I mean the kids, you know what I mean? We clapped them off. Well done, boys, man. Back. 2 weeks, man, we'll get them, you know, get back up. Man, and they were like, and you know, there was a few people on the race that always hang out.
Of course.
But there should be 42,000 people clapping them off, mate. Let's be honest, man. No excuses.
They've given us the most joyful ride of football for the last 15 years.
They made me love footy again this year. I went from not wanting to go.
Roller coaster, massive roller coaster ride where you're going, oh no, we're fine. And then you get to the pinnacle at the top and you just go down and you're going up and down and you go, yes. I love this.
I love it too.
I love that. I want more. You want to go on the ride again?
Yeah.
You want to go, next round is the ride again. You want to go again. And then these people just jump off, no, it was shit. What's wrong with you, man?
Come on, guys.
I don't like it. And this is the European football mentality where if you're 5-0 up, you chant hard. If you're 5-0 down, you chant harder.
Of course you do. Because you know what? Sometimes you need that. You need that encouragement.
A bit of lift.
Hey, why do people get personal trainers?
Because they need a lift.
That little extra lift. Well, I think it's, I don't know, someone could, but it's, I think it's scientifically proven that you lift that little bit heavier if you've got a training partner.
Someone's pushing you. Because someone's pushing you along. Yeah, you want to, and that's, I'm not going to slam them. Well, maybe, yeah. This is where the cheer squad comes in. They're the leader. You're called the cheer squad for a reason. Yeah. You're not just there to cheer goals in. Your job there is to chant, to get the crowd. You lift us up.
Of course.
One person just can't do it in the crowd.
No.
And
I'm not saying it's impossible.
And 2 or 3 people can't just do it in the cheer squad.
No, everyone's got to get in.
Everyone, and that's why it's a strong.
They got to lead. And you tell you the truth, up to that point, the cheer squad went back. They got the drum now. And,
look,
but they went silent too.
Everyone did. Everyone did. Which is not on. This is the thing.
But they're the leader.
They have been phenomenal for. I will say for the year they've been great.
Yeah,
they've been great.
They have been. And as I said, they've really lifted. But listen, let's when things
for 2
are down,
hours, when there's 2 hours of that game, I want to hear you non-stop.
I want you to lift.
I want you to be a nuisance for the other team.
Be a nuisance for them.
I want it. Because then it makes everyone around you feed off the energy. You go, fuck yeah, all right. Even if it is just a Carlton chant, whatever, just whatever it is.
Even if it
you get everyone into it. Even a little kid start going. You know what I mean?
100%. Even if you lift 1%, right? You know what it is all the 1% sometimes wins a game.
Well, it was the Gold Coast win earlier this year.
1%.
We didn't know what was going to happen.
1% left lifter. Come on, guys, man. Seriously, that was disappointing. Honestly, anyone watching that
left,
and look at that and tell me that's not embarrassing. Yeah. That's not embarrassing.
Well,
and it happened after you got that last goal that brought them to 39 points or whatever. That's when they go, oh, this can't be done, and they walked off.
No, but you know what the funny thing was, right? I was watching people go off, and I'm looking at some bloke, and the ball went in our forward line with 30-something points down, right? I'm like, what are you staying for? I'm like, you're already going to exit.
I want to see that.
I said to him, you're already going to exit, man. So what, do you want to see if he kicks a goal or not? Well, for your multi. I told him, piss off then. If you want to leave, piss off. Don't just stay for a goal. Like, fuck, if you're going to, be invested. Your time, if you're going to invest your time, stay the whole way. The whole way. Because you invested if they were going to win.
100%. You can't be there just for the good times. Let's be serious, man. And I know
tell you, some supporters have forgot what it's like to lose.
And this is another thing.
They have forgotten what it's like to lose.
That's a very good point.
Disgusting.
It's a very good point.
I hate it.
We've won 9 in a row, and all of a sudden, I joke around about bringing back the arrogance, and I'm arrogant and that. I do a bit of fun, you know. I go up to everyone and say, mate, we're not going to lose. We're going to win the grand final.
Yeah, the strut.
And I love it, and I do a little bit of the strut just to do it. But at the end of the day, I think people have forgotten all of a sudden.
They've forgotten what it's like to lose.
Than what we were 9 weeks ago, and what it took to get here.
So,
anyway, it's a bit of a barb at people, but it's also guys, come on, we've got to be better. I think we can be so much better than that.
Let's do it.
So much better.
And I'm telling you, you think now, I've been there. finals.
Yeah, grand finals.
I've been the grand
wins.
finals, and I'm telling you now, mate, if you don't think that 1% or that cheer doesn't help, you're all delusional, mate.
I know for a fact that the players are huge off us.
You know, like, we used to...
This particular
you could
group
see
of
them
players.
lift when I used to go to finals and go to training. You used to see them lift at training.
Yeah,
I'm
just at
telling you,
training. Those
10,000
the
people
leaping on
there.
the grass, yeah.
And the one time I remember was he didn't make it, but in '93, Peter Dean did his ankle.
Yep.
And then, but he trained the fucking house down. But he just wasn't good enough. And if you watch the interview, he talks about how he cried, how he left a note, and then things said, listen, you're just not up to it. At training, every time he touched the ball,
cheering.
Sick. We wanted him there, mate, and you could see him lift that extra lift, but he just wasn't right.
Ready,
You know what I mean? And I like to say, mate, maybe if he played, we would have won that game, right? No, because it was Peter Dean. But what I'm saying is, mate, we need to fuck it. All right, listen.
But before next week again, the chant comes out again.
No, the chant. We heard the chant at the start of the show. Make sure we pump that chant. Make sure we make Sydney feel like they don't
belong.
Spook them.
I don't want them to belong there.
They're a shit state anyway. Tell them to go back to their shit state over
their
there,
one-way
right?
streets
Right,
everywhere.
all those pretend bloods, whatever. They're going to come over here, you're going to wish you never came over the fucking border. Mate, that's what we're going to do.
Send them back packing, man.
Look,
this is our home.
I agree.
This is our home.
I agree.
You want to drown them out.
We've got to spook them.
Every goal, even when they
Just
kick a
like
goal, just boo them. I mean, you hate booing, but the other people do it for you. Just boo them
You know
every
what?
time.
I might fucking boo them.
Drown them out.
I'm telling
I don't
you.
want to hear them.
Mate, make them feel uncomfortable, and by staying there, and I'm telling you, if we'd all stayed there till the end, man, I'm telling you, they would have sent a message to everybody. But you know what? We don't look in the rearview mirror.
No,
we're going to look forward.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
But
we are looking forward to this.
But we are going to look a little bit back because we have got.
We've got
a special segment.
We've got a special segment. It's now time for the top 10 reasons why fans left early. Now, this is a little bit of a spin-off for Letterman's list. I don't know if you remember the great Dave Letterman. He had the late
and
show.
also, Steve Vizard used to do the top 7.
Did he really?
This is on Channel 7, yeah. So, we got the jumper punches.
How funny!
Top 10.
How funny was Steve Vizard? Hilarious, isn't he?
I'm going to drum you in at number 10.
Have you noticed a lot of those comedians that became comedians were lawyers?
Yes,
a lot of them are lawyers.
Yes, you're right. You're
They
right
can
about that.
articulate
I don't
the
know.
words
He got
quite
done
well.
for insider trading, Steve Vizard, didn't he?
He was
Made
too
a couple
smart
of
for
careers.
himself.
There you go.
Anyway,
And coming in at number 10.
Number 10, the reason for leaving the game early is taking your dog for a walk. Thank you very much.
You got to leave out.
Yeah, that's taking your dog for a walk at 5 a.m. the day after.
9:30.
Oh, well, exactly right.
And coming in at number 9.
Number 9 reason for leaving the game early is I had to wake up early.
That's a classic. The classic had to wake up early.
Number 8, this is a bit of a smart one. Number 8, the 8th reason for leaving the game early is I had to buy 3/4 pants.
If you don't get that,
because you need it for the first final.
Exactly.
You need the 3/4
I thought it was
pants.
just referring to Fogarty.
The 3/4 pants.
Coming in at
number 7. The number 7 reason for leaving the game early on Sunday night was I had to grate that for Baldassare.
Did you?
Yeah,
I didn't. I don't know, but some people.
You got to get it ready for the pasta.
The number 6 reason for leaving the game early on Sunday night was I had to catch the train.
Oh, that's a.
Did you make it?
No.
You didn't make it?
No, well, I caught like a train.
Did you walk home?
Well, almost at
the game.
Yeah, and then they cancelled one of the trains. I told you that. But did I care? But that's a good one. That's a good one, man. You gotta catch the train.
You're going to love the next one, ladies and gentlemen. The 5th reason for leaving the game early on Sunday night was it was too cold.
Oh, yeah.
It was too cold.
Do you know what? I've actually
With the
heard
roof
that
off.
one before. I was at a St Kilda GWS game.
Yeah.
Guy comes up on the screen. It's a little bit cold. I might go home. That's what he said at home.
Oh, when the temperature came up?
No. They were interviewing people in the
a little bit
stands.
cold. I might go home. Yeah, probably just shut the microphone off after that
That's
one.
as bad as Manny. You know, Manny did. That's as bad. That's like one of the mannerisms. He said, "Are you going to go to the game? Well, I'll see if it's going to rain."
Okay, that's
Kai.
Coming in at number 4.
The number 4 reason for leaving the game early on Sunday night was I've got work in the morning.
That's classic. Good old got to work in the morning.
Question, did you have work in the morning?
Yes.
What time?
4 a.m.
Okay. Did you make it on time?
I made it on time, and I was chatting to you blokes at 1:30 in the morning.
There you go.
Still made it to work.
The number 3 reason for leaving the game early on Sunday night. Now, this might hit the feels for some.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
The kids have got school.
Yeah. School. Because it's going to make a difference.
Then why did you take them there?
It's going to make a difference. 9 o'clock or 9:30.
When you get home.
Let's face it. Most likely, they're not going to be brain surgeons anyway. Let's face it. It doesn't make a difference. I know you all think that your kids are special, but let's be serious.
Semantics, 30
It's
minutes.
not going to make a difference.
Now, the number 2 reason, this is, you're going to have to think a little bit about this one. This is a little bit of a cheeky one. The number 2 reason for leaving the game early on Sunday night is to watch the new Barbie movie. Life is plastic.
It's fantastic.
We'll leave early. We're down by 30. It's fantastic.
I'm made of plastic.
Okay, now drum roll, please.
Make sure you
ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 reason for leaving the game early on Sunday night was to go and get schnitz.
That one I agree with.
They got the schnuggets there.
Got that schnuggets. Went to go and get us schnuggets. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. I hope everyone enjoyed that top 10 reasons we left the game early. But you can use one of them next time, yeah?
If you would like, yes,
Yeah, you can
by all means. Now, I can guarantee you, right, the Rock guarantees.
The Rock guarantees, that's it.
That, and I know this wasn't the scenario, so I'm making up hypotheticals here, but if we were up by 20 points,
mate,
halfway through the last quarter, I can guarantee you this. No one would have had to take the dog for a walk. No one would have had to wake up early. No one would have had to go buy 3/4 pants. No one would have had to go great that never for Baldassare. No one would have had to catch the train. No one would have said it was too cold. No one would have had work early in the morning.
No work the next day.
No one would have had to take the kids to school in the morning.
No school for the kids.
No one would have had to watch the new Barbie movie. And, well, people probably still would have had to go get
still got to
schnitz.
get the snitch, I can understand. But organise it. Get the snitch early.
That's right.
It is a results-based
It is.
outcome for the majority of it.
It is.
For some, it might not be.
Yeah.
The vast minority will leave early based on certain circumstances.
Of course.
That is at every game.
Yeah, always.
But the reason for this was because of the results. And I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. E basta così.
That's it. That's it. All right.
And I will say one other thing. Don't say because you say that you're a shit supporter, or because you call this out you're not a true supporter, or because you critique things that you're not a true supporter, you're toxic. You can critique without being toxic.
Yeah.
Being far too positive is almost even more toxic.
Yeah. And even like, we're not saying that you left early, you're not the truth. We're not saying that. What we're saying, the team needs you now more than ever.
Now, we know that the build-up and energy to the game on Friday night in that final is going to be completely different. We understand that. But through thick and thin...
Doesn't matter. Doesn't change the
We were saying,
circumstances.
mate, remember after the Essendon game when people were saying, I don't want to go, stuff them, through my... People were telling me after what I said about the crowd last night, people who threw their memberships away, said they weren't going to another game all season, said they'd thrown in the towel, were now telling me, oh yeah, but you don't have kids. Oh yeah, but... Excuse me?
We've got a life.
Yeah, right, okay. I had work straight after it.
Yeah.
I stuck around, right? I will also say this too, is that when we lost to Essendon, the first thing we said on here was, imagine if 60,000 rocked up to that game at the G against Gold Coast. Do the opposite.
That's right, we did say that.
People, all AFL crowds, when the result isn't going their way in the last quarter, they all leave early. Why do we have to be the same?
Yeah. No, and
stay.
This whole thing, like again, teams down. Let's get right behind them, man. And we, like we always do, let's get right behind them. Let's be big. We're huge, man.
They only asked. The players only asked for one thing this year, for us to be there and bring the energy in the last game, and we didn't. We didn't bring the energy. I'm sorry, we didn't.
I'm telling you, this team. If it's not this year,
you can't pick and choose what game.
No,
it's got to be every game.
All right, I'll say this then.
There's only 23
for
rounds.
For the standard, and all this screaming and shouting that everybody's done for the last 12 weeks, trying to get these boys back up and about, and the standard that we've held them to. Why don't you hold yourself to that standard as well?
Exactly, 100%.
You expect them to play 4 quarters. You want them to be switched on.
You be there for
there for 4 quarters, and you be there for them for 4 quarters.
Oh, they didn't show up. Well, it looks like you haven't shown up either. Like, what's that all about?
The performance replicated the energy in the crowd. These boys feed off it. And it was no shock that the energy before the game was right up and about, and we started fast. The moment the energy dropped off, what happened?
They dropped off.
And then they picked, even when it went flat,
they picked up.
They picked up.
Yeah.
So...
No. Look, if it's not this year, it's next year.
This is not a divisive thing we are saying. We are saying the reason you do this is the club are asking us. They are asking us. It was on the banner.
They're doing
their slogan.
They're doing
the
whole
players
campaign.
are imploring with you.
I'll read the banner.
Be with them.
Read the banner. I got the banner what it said.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I've got on my story. To our members, we say thank you. Together as one, united by navy blue.
Yep. And rocking up, what do I keep? Rocking up is only half your duty.
Of course. And as I said, like for the third time now, I don't know if it's this week or this year or next year or the year after, we're going to win a grand final. We are going to win a grand final.
I hope so.
And they're going to give you, especially the people that haven't felt it, they're going to give you this feeling you have never felt before.
Yeah. Correct.
And you'll never feel in any other thing. You might say, oh, I have a kid. That's a different feeling. I'm telling you, you're going to get this feeling, right?
Yep. It's a unique euphoria.
It's a unique euphoria. Exactly right. They're going to give you this. Fucking make sure that we do our part.
You have to.
We do our part, or else it's not going to work.
Mate, they're asking us to. They're asking us to. They have that much respect for us that they're asking us to bring the energy, because they are saying, if you bring it, this is how we're going to perform even better.
Yeah.
Because we feed off you.
100%.
Both ways.
100%. We're going to get it. And I'm telling you, 2 weeks...
They shouldn't even have to ask for it anyway.
No. In 2 weeks' time, I know... Listen,
what did I say? What did I say 11 weeks ago? We've questioned everything at this club aside from us.
Yeah. That's right.
We've questioned everything at this club aside from us.
And what can we do now? All we can do is show up and show our support. That's all we can do. There's nothing else we can do. So let's make sure we do it. And I'm sure in 2 weeks' time we'll be right up there. Yeah, it's going to be...
We've got a chance to rectify what we didn't really like.
I don't want to see that again.
Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
Forward, everyone, band it together, see what the G.
All right, next segment.
Let's go. No, we have the reserves this weekend. We'll play... Oh, no, I thought it was the reserves, sorry. Apologies. My apologies.
Nah, well, now you're the banana.
Now I'm the banana. I thought I saw they have the reserves there.
All right. No. Oh, that is
Pardon
gone,
me.
mate. That is gone.
Sorry.
What's going on?
There, man.
Oh, yes.
The little banana.
The banana. Proudly brought to you by Merino Brothers.
Spend $60 and you get next day
Make
delivery.
sure you help the local...
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
They're a great supporter of us. Now, we finished bagging them. I'm going to bag some more supporters.
I'm joint with him. So you
going to join?
Yeah, you go.
All right, this is to the crowd who was upset about the arc.
Oh, right. Is this a double?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So I'll put it here for both of us.
Yeah, they get smashed.
Seriously, people. Now, for weeks now, we've been complaining about it, haven't we?
Leaving.
We've all complained.
The use of the arc.
Oh, why didn't they review it? Why didn't they bring the ball back? Oh, Adelaide would have won the game. What are they doing? They need better technology and all that. Soon as the first... And I don't even talk about the Hollands one. Soon as the first review, I heard it in the crowd. Oh, what are they doing? Why are they reviewing? Coaches, see what a waste of time. But I mean, this is what you wanted, people.
You want the right result, don't you? The right call.
Then when the Hollands one came,
oh, they didn't like
they were booing. What are you booing about?
It's the right call.
It's the right call, and it's what you asked for. Be careful what you wish for, people. You asked for this. You asked for the review to be reviewed, even if it means getting the ball back. You asked for it.
Yep.
Because the voice that came out in the last 2 weeks asked for this. The AFL changed it. The ball touched the post, it went back, and then they brought it back and you booed it. What are you booing? The right decision was made. You can't make these people, some of these people happy anymore.
You can't.
Is this what we wanted? Is this what you wanted now? Is this what we wanted?
I want the right call being made.
Well,
right
then
call.
shut the hell up.
You can't.
Shut up.
You can't
This
complain.
is exactly what should happen.
I think the review system is fine. The only thing
fine.
that they have to change is just the definition of the cameras.
That's a bit of definition. And now what they've done, in actual fact, I don't mind it. If they review it and they see something wrong,
every goal.
they bring it back. It's fine. Don't boo them. Because you know why you booed them? I'll tell you why you booed them, people. Because it went against you.
Against you, that's right.
You didn't boo them 2 weeks ago. Right? So just be careful, man. Come on, man. These are all bananas, mate.
If that's in a grand final,
I haven't got enough, but I don't think Moreno's Barrow's got enough bananas.
Mate, they're going to run out of bananas.
If that's in the grand final against you, like you want that call being made, you want it brought back, it's a behind. Flick the post. Why are you booing?
I can't believe it. And it's like the other thing, like I might say this too, you know, like, for example, you know the out deliberate. Right?
Out of bounds.
No one likes
not deliberate anymore.
It's intent.
Insufficient intent.
Insufficient intent. Whatever words you want to put, they're just like, they're sounds to me.
Yeah.
You're just making sounds.
It's ambient noise.
Ambient noise.
You're making sounds here. But anyway, that decision there. So what happens is do a kick along the line and that, and everyone, they all complain about it. But soon as someone kicks it, the whole crowd goes.
Like, they're waiting in angst, like go out. Oh, and
then they go to deliberate. You're part of the problem here because you're encouraging them to do it.
Yeah, and you see the umpire from 50 metres.
Run. Well, like when the umpire sprints in and then does the...
Oh, they're waiting for it. But then you hate this bit.
Yeah.
The worst one is when they're like... They're looking over to, like they don't know, and then they're like, throw it in.
Yeah, that's it.
But
There's a guy next to us on level 1. He's like maybe an aisle, maybe 3 or 4 aisles down to the left-hand side. Right? Nah, he's a bald guy, right? No, not him.
Yeah.
Every time there's a throw-in right next to him, right? He'll wait for the badge up trying to get the ball, and he'll go, wee. It's the funniest thing. Being about his 60s, he stands up and he gets everyone. It's hilarious.
That's fantastic.
All right, beautiful. All right, mate.
Another sick puppy. I do have one. I've got one directed to an individual on Twitter who I really dislike. I really, really dislike this person on Twitter. I don't dislike a lot of people, right? But he just has nothing good to say about me, ever. Because when I criticise, I go hard.
Can you not block him too? I don't
do that. I'm not petty like that. Right? I'd rather have the discussion.
Yeah.
Right? That's just me. Right?
I dislike.
So to George at Guna Gabs, right, in response to my tweet about the crowd being pathetic and shameful, which the words were quite harsh, but I'll stand by them. I don't delete any of my tweets.
But is it? Pathetic.
I don't think it's harsh. Anyway.
Pathetic? What's that? Pathetic is like I expect better from
now words.
Okay, whatever, right? Okay.
It's pathetic.
So he commented, right, the guy shit, this is in reference to me. The guy shits on the club at every opportunity, and apparently I do the same when Arsenal misfire. And he's judged me as a person based on a couple of my tweets. He said, he's very much, I'll kick you down to make myself look better kind of bloke. Based on about probably the 30 or 40 odd tweets that I've put out that have really like reamed home the opinion.
Do you feel better about yourself?
Now? Yeah. 100%. Yeah, absolutely. So my response was, read more, watch more, listen more.
I like it.
Judging an individual by a chasm on Twitter says a lot about your lack of judgment of a person. If results aren't up to scratch, I'll voice my opinion where I deem them be. Don't ever question me as a person because of it. Press mute.
100%.
I don't think he knows what the word chasm means.
So, I will say, you're a lawyer. You're Monash alumni on your profile on Twitter.
Oh, he's a lawyer.
Be better.
Sorry.
No, he doesn't know what the word means.
Chasm.
You know to read more, to look deeper into it, to listen more. That's what lawyers are paid to do. So do the same. Don't just go off my couple of tweets. Watch more of my work. Listen to more of my work.
Well, you know what's funny about that? Because what did he say? He said you put the club down to
make myself look better. How?
But didn't he just... That tweet is exactly that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That tweet is
I know.
exactly that. He's put you down to make him... Oh, look at me, you know. Look at his...
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Because he's one of these supporters that, if you have a bad result, it's all okay. Yeah. It's all right.
Rainbows.
You know, he if Arsenal misfire, I get upset. I don't like my team losing. If Carlton misfire, I get upset. I don't like my team losing. If there's a performance that's substandard, I'll tell you about it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean... This is what... See, people like this, they think that because you do that, it makes you're not a supporter.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
It is
absolute rubbish.
You're just trying to make...
I don't miss games. I don't miss anything for this club.
Nah, you missed, bro. You did. What? You missed 2 games, bro. You went to Europe, bro.
Oh, yeah, I went to... Well, we didn't even miss the games.
You're not allowed to, bro.
We were up at 6 a.m.
You're not allowed to go overseas mid-year.
We were up at 6 a.m. watching the games.
I know.
Commitment. Because we care.
Sure his name wasn't Andrew Drew then?
I don't care. I don't care if people have opinions. Yeah. But don't say, because I have an opinion about the club and because I get pissed off when we've lost 8 games of the last 9 and I have a crack.
How about this
right? Don't say that, you're a bad person for having an opinion about the football or having an opinion about the performance, because it says more about you and your lack of character judgment.
Yeah, exactly.
So honestly, I wouldn't want you as my lawyer, because as a character judgment, horrible. Forget about it, mate.
Nah. He's pathetic.
He's like Dennis Denudo there.
Yeah, Denudo. Dennis Denudo.
Huh?
It's like when we were 2-0 down to... Who did we come back against last year? Bournemouth. I was losing it.
2-0 down and 3-1 down.
I was losing it against... when we came back and won.
Oh, did you in-game tweet this week?
No.
No, you didn't.
Good. No. I didn't in-game tweet.
Well, with this bloke or anyone, man, like, tweet whatever you want, but again, don't involve someone else to elevate yourself.
No. Argue the point.
Yeah, not the person.
Not the person.
Yeah. When you get personal, you lost the war, mate.
That's right.
Not even a battle.
Yeah, Dennis.
What? Like who? So what? If I voice my opinion, what do I do? I shit can the club at every opportunity. No, I don't.
At every opportunity, far out, man.
Well, then
mate. After we lost to Essendon, I was telling people to go to the game.
I know. Nah,
that's why I'm saying read more, listen more, watch more. If you're judging someone's character off Twitter, you've got problems in your life.
He obviously reads his the whole Twitter.
Well,
he obviously follows you, right? Because he does,
no, he doesn't. Right? But somehow it comes up.
He obviously reads your stuff. Then.
Clearly.
Of course.
He must go and search you after a loss or something. He must. He must. When in the wins or even after the loss against.
I don't like it.
You know.
I don't get riled up about any individuals.
It's like the media, though. They pick and choose what they want.
I don't get riled up against individuals. It's not my... No. I never go personal with that kind of stuff. And I haven't even gone personal here.
You don't have to. Why? Like...
I don't know him, so.
Anyway, you're pathetic, bro.
Anyway, listen.
Don't sue me for defamation, cuz.
We know the truth, man.
Well, that's what I mean. Mate, I know who I am, so...
No, we know the truth.
Who do you think you are? I am!
All right, what a fucking Jesus Christ, man. We really...
Another one doesn't like AFTV. Another one of those.
Yeah.
Arsenal fan TV is the reason Arsenal lose.
So, Broad was the reason why we lost 9 in a row, 8 in a row, 6 in a row, whatever it was. Yeah.
It's so when we lose, you're not ultra positive. You're not like you are when we win, when we lose. Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
Mate, it's the passion. Anyway. All right, listen. It's time to...
I'm getting Valeno.
It's time to... we bagged everyone as possible. Now it's time for...
Bachi for the week.
We have got a budgie for the week, so what we're going to do is we are going to open it up.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Who could it be this week?
I wonder who it could be.
Oh my god, bruv. The
What?
CCC.
Hey!
Charlie Coleman
Back to back, Charlie.
Now we can have our.
Oh, now we
Let's all open them up and see what note we've got. Okay.
I'll have one for him.
So Rocco, you can go first because you were the one who grabbed it first, but we kind of
stop me.
We did stop him. Yeah.
He had to.
Hey, do you wreck the paper?
Nah.
Nah, never. I always keep it together. Are you a ripper?
No, I can't rip it.
No, I always keep it.
And then sometimes you straighten it out.
Yeah, of course.
And
of
then
course.
fold it.
Yeah.
So now full.
Why don't you do that? Hang on. Why don't you do that with the toilet paper?
No, that's shit ass.
You weirdo.
What about when you try to straighten it out and then you rip it a bit?
Nah, that shits me.
Do you?
That shits me.
It's
Throw it
done.
out.
It's done. All right. Are you going to read them out?
You read yours out.
I can't see that. You
can't see it. All right, I'll read.
Huh?
I can't
Mars, read
see
it
that
out. Can you read it for him?
I got a mouthful. Here you
All right.
go. And he puts one in his mouth.
All right.
Disgraciado. Alright. Give me, I'll read it for you.
If Bachi are watching,
We do take cash donations.
Abraham Lincoln. Whoever you are, be a good person.
Ooh, I like that.
That's
read the other one? Read your one. I'll go last.
That's almost
What
the
we're
record
saying.
we're just talking about.
Oh, I love this bloke. William Shakespeare.
Ooh.
Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none.
Ooh, okay.
Trust a few. I like it.
Hardest thing to do.
Very.
Hardest thing to do. Mine is
Who's it by?
Aristotle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's
Great philosopher.
He who has overcome his fears will truly be free.
Charlie Curnow. His knee.
Carlton.
Yes.
And Carlton now.
It's all about Carlton. I like this.
And then in Italian, solo chi ha superato le sue paure sarà veramente libero.
Oh,
There you go.
I
I
like
like
it.
that one. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free.
So,
They should put that up in the.
Change room.
Charlie Curnow. Now, since we're on the Charlie Curnow,
Yep.
I was looking at an ad the other day.
Again, another one. Oh, fuck.
And I noticed somebody that, I don't know, he looks familiar. Let's have a look at this.
You're an idiot. You're a dickhead.
I can't believe it, man. Like, I never noticed it, man. I used to watch those ads. I never noticed it. CC.
Dickhead. I love it. It's good shit.
All right.
Ma di che cazzo stai a parlare? Ma di che cazzo sta a parlare a te? Che bello! Ma che cazzo sta a fare? Ma che cazzo sei? Ma che cazzo? Ma che cazzo la so?
All right, Ma. Get guts. What are you doing? Get guts, mate. What are you doing?
My phone just went
Tweets
off.
again.
No, my phone just went off.
He's going
Apologies.
back a Guna bags.
Sorry.
All right. Listen, I just called this one final splash.
One final splash.
Let's have a look at it. Oh, isn't this beautiful?
What is it? Oh, someone passed away. Oh, God, what's happened now? Uh-oh.
The old bit.
Far out.
Some.
What'd you do? Hey, listen. Remember, I don't even remember what this one is, man. All I've got is remember there's, now you go to the footy and you talk about passionate.
Yes.
It starts at an early age, huh?
Absolutely.
Just remember, but there's kids around.
Yeah.
There's always kids around. Just relax. All right, let's have a look at this.
I saw this. Hold on.
The security guard. It's him.
How good is that?
Oh, God.
That is the best, man. I'm telling you, that kid, man, in 10 years' time, man, I don't
Not
want to
even
be...
give him 5 years.
I don't want to be
you have a
nowhere
shake in his
near him, man. I'm
hand.
telling you, mate. The way he did that. I would love to see who he was doing it to.
I don't know who it was against.
That's brilliant.
No, I'm just saying, I probably was an adult.
Absolutely.
They were all kids there, losing it.
Now, I saw this the other day, right? And we'll keep on the soccer theme here.
Ooh, okay, I
I'm
like
sure
this.
you've probably seen this because it's been going around, but I love this. Now, soccer, the way they celebrate their goals.
Different. I saw this. Yeah, I've seen this. This is great.
The way they celebrate is different, huh? It's different to Charlie. It's different to all of them. Let's have a look at this bloke.
I do a goal celebration in
brilliant.
slow motion. Do you want to see that?
It's absolutely brilliant.
The tongue.
The second run.
The slide.
Just to finish off there, a bit of a bloody
That's magnificent.
Far out, man.
That's
That
brilliant stuff.
In slow-mo, but real time.
Hey. Now, protesters.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go.
On the road. What do you do? What do you do? Like when they're in front of you, what do you do? You can't hit them.
Okay, yeah, you can't.
No, you can't. What do you mean? What do you think about it? You can't hit them. I'm telling you, they get in there, you start. No, you can't hit them anything. I
The
mean,
car
maybe
did it, not me.
Huh?
The car did it, not me.
You can't do it. You can't do it. But as our old mate says, open up all 8 barrels.
What's the number plate? Just said the number plate.
What was the number
Not
plate?
for hose.
Oh, not for hose. Oh, yeah.
Not for hose.
I never noticed that.
Not for hose.
That is well. Mate, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
That is brilliant, mate.
Fantastic idea. Earpiece and make their eardrum
More
burn.
pollution because you're revving it, right?
Yep.
You get rid of them.
How long are they going to
pollution,
stay there? They're not going to stay there long, mate. Especially my diesel one, the diesel going out and fucking smoke, mate. The other one, I heard this bloke say this, and this would be perfect. You know those protesters that glued themselves to the
Yes,
ground?
yes.
There was a perfect solution. You just leave them there and you feed them as much as they want. Because eventually you got to go to the toilet. Hey?
It's true.
And put the camera on them, live stream, just waiting.
But these people would actually go as far as shitting themselves.
They
Yeah,
would.
good.
But it'd be funny.
Oh, it'll be funny, but
I'd love to see that. It'd be funny as.
just leave them there. Eventually you got to go, mate.
I live in them.
Leave them. All right, listen to me. What's this one here? A good kick in the guts. Need a good kick in the guts. Oh, I forgot what this one's about. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah.
Ouchies.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's going to
game
be
over.
That was that delayed
reaction. Reaction.
You've been kicked in the balls. It always takes about 4 or 5 seconds before you feel it. Because then what happens is you get the kick or you get the hit, and then you look and you go, "Did I get kicked in the balls? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet." And then you go, "Yep, no, I just got kicked in the balls." Yeah. All right, hey. Last week we had a good laugh.
Yeah, we did.
Let's have a look at part 2.
Oh, no.
I know what this is.
Here he is.
Ricardo, what time is it? The World Champion time!
What a good sport. What time is it?
World champion time.
World champion time.
Good on him. Good on
At
him.
least he didn't use it as an ankle bracelet, as Cockgun said.
What's the time?
Hey, listen, we're going to finish off because we've been a little bit like, there's a few like banana and it was a bit of a rant, and I think it's time to get everyone up and about. And this is a bit of a, someone passed away, the great Italian singer.
Oh, yes, Toto Cutugno.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
What a loss to the world.
And he had one of the great songs.
Oh, the greatest. Won Eurovision.
Right, so what we're going to do is this a little bit, we're gonna join in.
Oh, we're going to join in, all right.
If you want to join in,
yeah,
but it's not him singing it, but it's someone else singing it.
Ah, because of
copyright.
But these four people have made me laugh. They go around Italy singing songs to people, and that's
yeah.
All right, let's have a look at these real dirty
Italians or filthy
Italians.
Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano. Lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano. Lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero. Sono l'italiano. L'italiano vero, sono l'italiano. Depends what lyric it is, depends what verse it is or course it is. Lasciatemi cantare.
Wait a sec, now the dirty.
Io sono un italiano vero.
Hey. Who are they? The Estoriere brothers?
I think so, yeah.
Estoriere brothers,
Yeah, they're good. They go around singing, you know. So that was a bit of say thanks to Toto.
Grazie Toto.
And also,
Addio, Toto.
this was, and that was also a little bit to all the Carlton supporters who were a little bit down on that. Lasciatemi cantare.
Yeah.
Let me have a good time.
Let me
stop raining on my parade.
Let me
people.
sing.
All right, I hope everyone enjoyed that.
Yep. Well done. Good stuff.
You know who else likes a cantare? Snits! All right, we did say that.
Hewitt. Is this not Hewitt? No.
The 3-1. Probably the Jack Silvani, but it kind of has to
we
be.
did say
He's dead now.
It's a JP. It's us.
That's the
three.
the jumper punts. Yeah.
It's us.
The
three,
three
mate,
musketeers
go
of deliciousness.
I'll be the salad.
And the last one is
A Mediterranea.
Chera.
No, it has to be Chera.
It's got to be
And he had a
Chera.
good game. He had a good game. He had a good game.
Oh, mate, yeah. Cornelia.
Cornelia stole it off him.
He's a good player, Cornelia.
I love him.
He did. He had a
But yeah,
really
no,
good
that's Chera. That's Chera. Good back game.
mate. He's going to fire in the finals, mate.
He will.
All right.
It's everyone's favourite.
It's his favourite. You
we-
know how he.
we're gonna
he just
continue
says,
on
I can't
with
wait to do it. I
We're
can't wait.
Can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. We're gonna continue on with a very familiar theme here, ladies and gentlemen. Finally! The Blues have come back to the MCG, and that means the Blues are back in finals football. Now the Rock says this. Some people have been running their mouth. They're Rudy Poo candy asses about the Blues lost last week. I can tell you one thing. If you're running your mouth about the Blue Boys after last week, who in the blue hell are you? That Rocker. What do you think about Carlton's performance last week? What do you all think about Carlton's performance last week against the Giants?
Oh, you asked me.
It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you think, because the Blues are the trailblazing, eyebrow-raising people's champs, the Carlton Football Club. And that means one thing, ladies and gentlemen, finals is coming back home. If you smell what the Blues are cooking.
That was fantastic.
Bravo.
That's it. That's what we need. I like it.
Rudy Poo Candy Ashes.
Loud environment.
And one more thing.
Sound levels hit 90 decibels.
Did
Around
it?
30 minutes at this level can cause temporary
Is that what it says?
hearing loss.
Is that what came up just like that?
You're gonna fuck, I'm deaf, man.
What are you doing, mate?
I'll tell you what. One more thing.
What?
Gooner Gabs.
I was gonna
You know what you can do with that tweet? You can grab your phone. You can get your tweet up. Open the app. Click X. Go to your notifications. Right? And write this down. Because you like writing things down. You like taking notes. You love writing things down. Take your phone. Get the front end of it. Shine it up real nice. Real nice. Shine it up real nice. Shine it up. Shine it up. And then you know what you can do. You don't want to forget this one, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget this good again. Turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass.
Gooner Gabs.
He's a very unlucky. He should have only that
Copped twice.
He's in a copper for a few weeks, mate.
Nah, that's it. I'm done now.
No,
I'll have
it's
a beer
done.
with him. No worries.
No, well, it'll be. And Andrew.
I would.
We're going to have one with him. I hope he didn't get offended this week.
Mate, I'll have beers with anyone, mate. I don't care.
Andrew, his name is. Oh, no.
I prefer to have beers with people I disagree with.
I was with his team on the weekend. In his country.
Oh, yes, you were.
Rudy Poo Candy Asses.
Instagram, TikTok, like, share, sub.
70%
Is any more?
off. Yeah.
What? Instagram, TikTok, like, share, sub. Is there anything else?
Comment.
Oh, yeah, comment.
Oh, we've got some comments that are coming up as well.
We're coming. And go Snits, Merino Brothers, Top Dog, North Seafood Bar and Grill. Become a member. 17.25% off all Snits in Northlands.
Northlands, yes, of course.
And
Become a
check out
member
our
of the
merch.
Jumper Punch.
Become a member. Do all that. Listen.
25% off. We
Just
need more
remember,
money.
whatever you do, member, like, share, sub, whatever you do, it all helps. It all helps. It does. It really does. And it gives us, it's a bit like Carl.
Yep.
Stick to the end. Give us a bit of encouragement. I'm getting there next week.
Give it to us.
Make sure you watch Legend of Jumper Punch. Hey, Ian Aitken.
Well done.
Bravo.
8:30 went. I'm telling you, this is a great interview, man. I really enjoyed my time with him. It was. I'm telling you, he was fun.
They enjoy their time with you.
I think they do.
I'm surprised he let you in his house.
He did.
Did you steal anything?
No.
Nice house.
Yep. In Q.
Far Q.
In I think it was the.
Didn't get it.
No, I understand it was a Far Q.
Oh, okay.
But he lives next to.
Don't give them the location, man.
No, he lives next to the Far Canal.
Ah, the Far Canal in Venice. The Far Canal. The Far Canal in Venice.
Wordsmiths here. How far?
The Far Canal in Venice. Yeah, that one. Well played. Well played.
All right.
Fucking dickheads.
You're the one that started. Forever rivals. Oh, there's going to be a big one this week. Wait, we're the only ones, like me and Manny.
Still Manny.
I am still going to try to get rid of him.
He won't go, mate. I'm telling you.
I think he will.
Nah,
he's weak.
No, he's stuck around.
He has stuck around, and I have to admit, he's stuck around more than some of those Carlton supporters on the weekend, right?
Yes.
But no, he has stuck around. But I've got some things I can't wait to play him in that second final. It's done. And Blue Sunday, make sure you catch him. And and Blue Sunday, the host, Bangkok Joe. So make sure.
No, Rash is in. Oh yeah.
Well, Rash is in.
Yes, sorry.
Yes.
But retired working for you.
Yep.
I think if we win the grand final,
we go to Thailand.
We should all go here. Let's have a look.
Captain Alex. Yes, it's been a while. Sawati Cap. Nice to see you, man. I've been with Alex before. We're going out to Panga.
Yep.
Let's do it, man. All right, stop number one. We're gonna need hard hats and some headlamps. Got a little monkey waiting on the beach, picking shells. Man, when you get up this close to the monkeys, to see their hands in action is pretty awesome.
pretty dry in here right now. Oh, good things for the hard hats. Depending on what time of day you come in here, you can swim right in at times. Last time I came in here, I swam in. Now the water is only about knee deep, but you walk through this about 100-meter long cave with all these amazing rock formations. And you're in the middle of kind of a mangrove forest, in the middle of the island.
This is my office.
This is your office?
Yeah.
9 to 5 living can be tough, Alex. How do you survive?
This is really beautiful, and we love to come here every day if we can.
And how tall are these cliffs, do you think?
I think about 150 meters.
Yeah, we're surrounded by epic cliffs with kind of trees and jungle growing on them. Oh, enough of me talking. Let's listen to the birds. Look at the mud skipper. Just to show you what it's like here. So the water's just gone out, or it's just coming in. Oh, it's like quicksand here. So I'm in the middle of this lagoon here. Very muddy. This will all fill up with water in about 4 hours. So depending on what type of time of day you come in, you might have to swim through the cave, and then you come out here and it's kind of an emerald lagoon. It is a bit muddy, but man, this is wild. Oh God. You wouldn't want to fall in there. Okay.
All right, there you go, mate. Imagine going over there, win the grand final, and then go and party in Phuket.
Tanked for a week.
Cheap as chips too.
Yeah. Might come back in a body bag.
You know when you go away, when you go away to these islands and that, and you drink, you never get hangovers.
Nah.
They're very rare to get a hangover.
Right.
You're always waking up and then
full of energy.
Yeah, drinking beer straight away, 9, 10 in the morning.
Didn't have
It's
a
the best.
headache.
You know what else I love? You wake up, put on your shorts, walk outside, 30 degrees at fucking
Beautiful.
9 o'clock in the morning. It's the best, man.
Yep. Fantastic.
All right.
Comments?
Yes.
Let's go.
First one.
Maz 9505. Great interview, guys. I remember Porter, that's Mark Porter, as being reliable and always giving it his best. Great to hear his story from him.
Yeah, it was. I'm telling you, that was another good.
Great work from you. This is Joseph, Joey Luca.
That's Luca.
Yeah, Joseph Luca. Mark Porter looked better in the navy blue than in the light blue stripes. I think everyone
He looked
does.
shit house in that stripes. He looked shit house.
Oh, sorry.
Enzo.
Wait up.
I think there were two from Enzo Valentino, were there? Ramiro Maya. Great banter, boys.
Oh,
Is
that's
he from
about.
Spain? No, Portugal. Is he?
I think so. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, nah.
Don Carlos is from Spain. Don Carlos
is, yeah.
Dylan Banks. Any person out there saying Mackay wouldn't make us better has absolutely no idea about football.
Yeah, I tend to
completely agree with you on that one, yes. Or tend to agree, yes. Enzo Valentino. Just learnt that both my brothers have filthy as names, Giuseppe and Salvatore, known as Pino and Sam, of course. Great show once again.
That's true. Pino for Giuseppe and Sal, yes, is Sam.
Salvatore.
Yeah, Salvatore is Sam. Or Santo.
Santo, yeah.
That's Sam.
Yeah, it is.
Love it.
Santo. That's
Santo,
real.
Sam and Ed. Sam and Ed.
Santo.
Next. Chicho.
Talk about
this channel has kept me up to date over the last few weeks whilst I've been in Japan. It's killed me not attending the last 3 games, but I got a small Carlton tattoo from this little stretta Japanese girl. Stretta Japanese girl.
Quality.
Oh God!
That's fantastic.
That is.
Now, for those who don't,
send us a photo of the tattoo.
Oh yeah, send us a photo of the
send us
tattoo.
a
I
photo of
actually
the
said,
tattoo.
well, now you got that. The next one is the JP hat, you know.
Jimmy Raptus, if Cripper grows a beard, it's a heel turn. Would be plenty of see you next Tuesday about
imagine
him.
him a beard.
I told you. Imagine if he had one.
Maybe he'll grow one later in his career.
Maybe.
Later in his
like
career.
Barbos.
Tom Bickelli. Thanks, boys. Another great episode. Synonymous is hard to pronounce. Leave Rocco. Leave Rocco.
Leaving him.
Let me hear it.
Synonymous.
Yes. Bravo.
Actually, there's a brilliant. saying there's a funny comedian. Fuck, you'd hope he's funny.
There's ones that aren't funny, yeah.
That's an extra. Johnny Walker, hard to pronounce but easy to drink. Remember that ad? Gary J, 1390.
You remember that ad?
What, the Johnny Walker ad?
Yeah. Do you remember that ad?
Johnny
hard
Walker.
to pronounce, easy to drink. Do you remember that ad?
I can't remember. Is that an ad, is it?
All right, let's have a look.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, all right, let's have a look. Here we go.
In Sheraton, Hong Kong, many visitors to Miscellaneous East ask me what locals drink. I tell them I have liquor with name I cannot even pronounce. Very old recipe, lost in time, deep, warm, mysterious taste. Then I show them Johnny Walker, hard to pronounce, but Johnny Walker, easy to drink. Have one with me, yes?
Johnny Walker, the world's first choice in Scotch whiskey. The Scotch behind the man behind the bar.
There you go.
Hard to pronounce, easy to drink. Okay.
Johnny Walker, can you do that anyhow?
What?
What, an ad like that? Oh, forget about it.
Discrimination.
Nah, forget about it.
It's discrimination. But it's like being funny, but
he's Asian.
That's how he speaks. That's how he speaks English. Anyway, the word synonymous. There's a comedian called Frank Caliendo.
Oh, yeah.
He does all the impressions of American politicians and and he does this impression of George Bush. Now, George Bush is obviously not known for he's not really a wordsmith or anything like that. And he was doing an impression of John Madden, who's like an NFL caller, and he's like, you put these in a pair, and then they'll go eat a pear and a pear and a pear. That's a synonym. That's a synonym. Two words that mean the same. The same pronounced word that mean two different things. And then he goes into the George Bush pronunciation, and he goes, synonym. That's my favourite flavour.
That's true. That's what I would say. That's my favourite flavour. Yeah.
Frank Caliendo, for those wondering, absolutely brilliant. He's genius. He's a fantastic comedian.
It's been a big show.
Big show. Positive show. Upbeat show.
We did have an emergency to fix up.
We're all good. They're all sweet.
Yeah,
everything's
all sweet.
okay. Nice.
We fix everything here.
We do, yeah.
We fix everything. I fix. My man used to say that every time something used to go wrong.
Everything.
He used to go in Italian. He used to go, make me the Prime Minister, I'll fix everything in 5 minutes. Cinque minuti, aggiusto tutto go.
And they probably would, to be honest.
Probably would.
Clean everything up.
All right, that's it.
That is it. Until next week. Well,
so now we've got a bit of a week break, and then we prepare.
Yep.
For final.
Now they're apparently
open training.
Yeah, so
there's going to be an open training.
There will be open training.
When was their last open training?
It's going to be packed.
I think it was June.
Get everything. Yeah,
June?
I'll be.
It's actually going to be packed.
If I'm not working, I don't want to use the work excuse, right?
Top 10 reasons to not go to training. Taking the dog for a walk.
Well, I don't think it's going to work. I think it's paying the mortgage.
Okay, fair enough.
That's important. No, but I will try to make that, of course. We're all going to try to make that. That'll be good. And as I said, have you been to a training when there's finals? Did you go when it was 13, or do you remember?
I know we did.
I can't remember.
It's unique. You go there and everyone's like...
We're going to be fully ingrained in it now because we understand what it all means. So,
and now it's Tuesday, so tomorrow morning, tickets are going on sale.
Wednesday morning. Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, we're Tuesday now.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, well,
we're Monday, but it's Tuesday, yeah. So tomorrow the tickets go on sale, so everyone get onto there. If you're a member, you can get... I think it's 10 a.m. and then 10 to 2 and then 3 a.m. is general.
3 p.m.
Was it 3 p.m.? So it's 10 to 2.
Yep.
And then at 3 the GA start.
Yep.
Right, so let's get out there and that's it. I don't know what else to do, man.
You think it'll be a sellout?
Nah.
I think it will be.
What? 90 what?
All right, what are we guessing?
82.
You reckon 82?
Fuck. Really?
Friday night?
I'm going 91,000.
Yeah, I'll say 92,752.
I hope so.
Just to be precise.
I hope so, but I don't think so.
We got a prediction from this far out?
You'll be lucky to get like 90, 92 if it was a Carlton Collingwood.
No, you get 95. You would. You get
Maybe 95.
You get the standing.
Yeah, you'll maybe get 95. But remember, a lot of people don't show up, man. Like, anyway, we'll see. I'm thinking in that mid-80s we'll get, for sure. And that's still big enough. But
huge for an
I hope there's a...
more. That's not huge. It's not huge enough.
Yeah.
For the first time in 10 years of there.
Yeah.
It doesn't come around every year. Fucking show up and stay there.
Can we get a prediction this far out?
Oh, you want far?
Or shall we leave it for next week?
No, we'll definitely leave it till next week.
Okay, all right, let's leave it till next week.
Yeah.
But you know me, there's no chance Sydney's winning this game.
Well, it's more just margin.
I'm not going to predict fucking Sydney beating us. So relax.
No
I did
chance.
predict GWS, but I'm not going to predict Sydney.
No chance.
Nah, that ain't happening.
And I think we could win easily by 5 or 6 goals.
I'm not going. I'll wait till next week.
Yeah, we'll wait till next week.
I need to see everything. I'll play.
See the lineup first and then go
so
from there.
Who's dead and who's not dead?
Oh, the good thing is, as I said, Akers
Wiedering
looks like he's fit. Wiedering's got he didn't even get looked, and he shouldn't have. They got a $3,000 fine. That's really a dog out.
As was discussing before, the people that left should chip in 50 cents.
100%. Everyone that left should chip in for that fine.
Someone commented, those who left early shouldn't get a finals ticket.
Yeah,
that was ads on our on Instagram.
I almost agree, but then we want everyone united.
Nah, you want everyone there.
Nah, that's okay.
Obviously, tongue in cheek.
Nah, tongue in cheek. But you know what will be a spew?
What?
Those people probably get a ticket, and there'll be someone who misses out.
Yeah.
That's like a true supporter. Maybe can't afford a membership or something. You know what I mean? And then misses out on a ticket because the plastic supporters go along, and that's what happens in grand finals.
Yeah.
In grand finals, people miss out.
Yeah, it's like 15,000 from each.
Right, because all the plastic, and I'm talking plastic supporters. Just general AFL plastic supporters who want to go. They want to go to the grand final.
Who are not a member.
Yeah, and that's why they say preliminary.
You've got to be signed up.
You have to be signed up.
I'm not saying everyone, but you know.
But listen, and I know it's hard to get reserve and all that, but you can afford the minimum of membership.
Yeah, it's like $110 or
Maybe
$140.
Maybe you can't, but. Yeah, maybe you can't.
Maybe so
if you're really that bad, far out, then we'll
let us know. We'll chip in something for you. Let us know.
Maybe
I'm
next
telling
year
you,
or something.
I wouldn't want anyone to miss out.
We'll give
membership away.
Yeah,
or
we'll
something.
do like I don't know, 4 memberships or 5 memberships.
All right,
to give
done.
away. Just like GA ones.
Done.
Yeah. I don't know.
Done. Next year, before the season.
If you're not a member.
If you're not a member, you write to us. We'll work it all out before the season starts. This is an early thing. What we're going to do is
I'll work it out.
We're going to give away
a couple memberships, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, something like that.
We're going to give away 3, 4, 5 memberships. We'll work out, and we're going to give away 4 or 5 memberships. Tell us your story.
This is your life.
This is your life.
Monroe.
You know what, man? I'm wrapped, man. If I can help someone out, man.
If we can help, yeah, fucking help.
Bloody oath. We're always happy to help.
Done.
Always happy.
That's what we do. All right, listen. Let's go Blues, man.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. Anyway, there's no Go Blues this week.
No, there isn't.
There's always a Go Blues, though.
But what I want everyone to do now
Go Blues at training.
Yeah, go Duke. But I just want everyone...
Now you can clap them at training. Now you can clap them at training.
What I want everyone to do is just, trust me, enjoy this moment.
Yeah. The told doesn't come around every year.
Feeling, man, the next 2 weeks, just think about it. We're building up to this final and maybe something special by the end of it.
The last finals training I went to, I remember with Johnny. He's a Collingwood supporter. I was taking the piss out of all the Collingwood players.
Oh, yeah.
In 2017 when they lost the grand final.
2018.
Sorry, when Dom Sheik kicked the goal. And I was with Christos Manos and that. Chris Mayne and shit. Yeah, I was taking the piss out of
But how good is it? Like there's 15,000 people there, man.
Maybe at least 15,000 people. That's
I'm telling you, you get behind everyone.
Now.
You're getting behind everyone. And I'm telling you, the intensity in that, I know it's...
Question.
They don't kill themselves, but that intensity in that last
Are you allowed in?
Yeah, well. I might have to wear the bloody, you know, the nose and the glasses.
yeah. You should do it. I got filmy going here. Oh, you should do it. I'll film me going here.
Yeah, you know what? We'll do that.
I'll see if anyone recognises
we lost there.
No, I'll do that.
Do it. Can we do it?
Do the James Bond.
I'll just hide behind everyone just with the big trench coat.
Why don't you go in dressed as like a rubbish bin?
I'll work something out. I might dress up like Captain Carlton.
Yeah, true.
Can do that.
That's a good disguise.
Do some moves as I walk in.
He's gonna imagine him doing it.
Hey?
A somersault with the rock guy in there.
We went out a couple of weeks ago. I got the moves, mate.
Yeah, hey, mate. Hey, he's got the moves.
A somersault?
And your missus as well.
Yeah, no.
Tan, she can dance, man.
No, yeah. She wanted to get on the podium.
Yeah, that's
no chance of that.
No, that's not happening.
Was I...
You're doing the moves. You're getting into, but you weren't getting that piece because you had to drive. Remember?
Yeah, I had to drive, and I was the, I was the one leading the way. Because Jamie.
You can't get pissed while you're driving. That's not allowed.
No, he was responsible, but I had no responsibilities.
No,
never.
It was a great night.
No, I'm telling you, man.
Melbourne, we beat Melbourne.
Well, we went out with Steph.
Actually, Terry let us down that night because he didn't come out.
When do we play on the 8th?
Terry.
We play on the 8th, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Friday night.
Oh, if we win.
Do we? Nah, bro.
Yeah, it's a Friday night.
The 8th. No,
or is it the 9th?
Hold on.
No, it is the 8th. 12.
Yeah, it is. It's
11.
the 8th. Yeah, we play the 8th.
No, that date's there.
It's the
No, I'm just saying it's the 8th.
It's the 8th, yeah.
Oh, no.
If we win, we're going out.
Oh, yeah, we get fucking tanked.
Yeah.
But not like grand final celebrations tanked. Just finals tanked. Just relax.
Enjoy the moment tanked.
Yeah. Love it.
But,
all right.
We got 2 weeks to go.
All right, let's do it. All right. We're ready?
2, 1.
Go Blues!
Yeah, everybody wants a magic pill.
Yeah.
You know, even with advice, you want this magic pill. It's a grind, kids. It's the best piece of advice. Embrace the grind. Fucking get out there when you don't want to get out there. Get up when you don't want to get up. Push when you don't want to push. When you want to take a nap, get up and go. Just go. You gotta go, and you gotta force your mind. You gotta steel your mind to do that. And if you do that, you'll be successful and you'll be happy. And if you don't do that, you're gonna be miserable and you're gonna have these feelings like you could have done more. That's the worst feeling in the world. The feeling of unrealized expectations. The feeling of like you could have done something and you didn't. And now you have to sit with your failure. And I don't like that. And I've felt that before, and I've learned from that terrible feeling. And so now I know that the terrible feeling that you feel when you don't want to do something, you have to force yourself to do it, that's a good feeling. That feeling is good. You got to embrace that feeling. You got to embrace it, and you got to tell your body, like, nah, bitch, I'm in control of this motherfucker. Let's go.